Push him, cracked. Go for punch. Get out of here. Oh, hang on. Fist him. Fist. She's self-raising. Fist, yes. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, what? Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and gals. Welcome back to yet another live stream. It's good to see you all once again. Excuse me for one. That was a good old belch right there. Excuse the messy hair. As you guys can see, I've only just woken up, and holy crap, my hair is a mess today, but that's okay. An absolute mess. Like, look at this shit. Look at this bird's nest that's on my head right now, bro. Holy crap. I mean, I really need to get this cut. But geez Louise, my hair is a fucking shit show right now. I really should have had a shower before the stream, but that's okay. We're gonna sort of, you know, do its thing, right? Anyway. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We've got a lot of people in here already. Hello there, legends. Music still playing? Yes, it is just very quiet at the moment. Raptor does YouTube. Varnias. Exorius, Spondy, Dragon Templar, Michael Robinson. Not Right, The Lord Ruler, Miss K, Paul Reese, Graynand. Storm NP. Frost Howl, Luna Phoenix. Welcome on in, everyone. Jace, welcome on in, all guys. It's good to have everyone here. Ah, dearie me. Hello all. So, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all to another live stream. Welcome to the building of the assault rifle tier list. Why am I doing this again? I don't know. I hate myself clearly. Because for fuck's sake, these videos take so long to produce. I want to make it abundantly clear that just because we're doing the assault rifle tier list or making it today does not mean by any stretch of the imagination that this video will be completed in the next month or so. This is going to be a long as hell project, right? Like, we're building the tier list today. The tier list is not done. It will not be done for months. I want to make that abundantly clear. Cringe assault rifle users stay mad. Daimyo Chads rise up, get one tapped. Fucking hell. Time for TR to have their moment. NSO S tier, are we right? Oh, you guys gonna be rioting. Anyway. Did he just say he's gonna have this done in a week? Oh yeah, clearly. Video will be ready at Christmas Eve. Exactly. See, Winged is setting the right expectation there. Winged is 100% setting the right expectation. Christmas Eve sounds pretty good, actually. Let's get some tunes going. That's very quiet. What's going on here? Can you guys even hear the music? There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? I don't know. You guys tell me whether or not the music's too quiet or too loud. Anyway. Here we go. You dare assume I have a gender? I'm an amorphous blob. Good morning, sir. Hope you're well. I'm well, Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by, man. Alright then, here we go. Time to do the assault rifle tier list. So, first off, hope everyone's had a great week so far. I'll just make that clear. Hope everyone has had a fantastic week so far and you've all been looking after yourself. I must admit, it's been a... What's the word? It's been a time for me, I must be real. I got absolutely stitched up on my mobile phone bill this week, and I am still fuming about it. I got charged a cancellation fee on my account because there was a technical issue with my account, which meant that for some reason they had to cancel my contract and reissue it. And it got reissued to me just fine. Like, I have a new contract, my phone works, but for fuck's sake, they charged me a freaking cancellation fee, the pricks. So, yeah, I'm currently battling, well, I'm not battling with them, they're gonna give me my money back, but they told me I have to wait 5 business days when I've got bills coming, like, literally next week, like, the start of next week. So I was like, this is unacceptable, this is just fucking ridiculous. So they're giving me 2 months free off of my phone bill, which is good. But boy, did Cammy become a goddamn Karen that day. I'll be honest, I unleashed my inner Karen that, like, yesterday afternoon, just to tell people, oi, get your fucking shit together. Just ridiculous, man. Anyway, I literally, yeah, Cammy Karen, it happened, dude. Cammy Karen came out in full swing. Oh. Cammy Karen was in a bloody mood. And I tell you what, had I not complained, I wouldn't have gotten the compensation for the inconvenience. They just would have refunded me the money in the standard, like, 3 to 5 business days. And I said, that's unacceptable. I'm sorry, that's not right. You guys have legitimately stolen money from me that you and by the way, I called them earlier in the week about this matter, right? I called them at the start of the week saying, hey, we've got a problem on my bill, let's fix it now. And they said, yep, you will not be charged this money, everything will be good to go. And then they charged me anyway. And, you know, some poor customer service lady copped it from me on the phone. And I asked to speak to them. I asked to speak to the manager. For fuck's sake, I did become a Karen. But anyway, yeah, I told them 5 business days was unacceptable. I've got bills to pay, and you guys have stolen the money I was going to use for the bills. So, yeah, I told them to go fuck themselves, and they gave me 2 months free, which is $98 worth of credit. So I'm happy about that. But anyway, always go full Karen with the banks and big companies when they mess up, especially banks. Oh, 100%, dude. I am all for standing for what's right and standing for what you need to get done. So I will 100% go full Karen over that kind of shit. Been 11 years. Nice, Ahsoka. Very nice. Very, very nice. Anyway, so it's been a roller coaster of a week for me financially and mentally as well, I'll be honest. But here we are. We're not going to play anything today. Well, unless we get through this tier list real bloody quickly, but I doubt that's the case. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this assault rifle tier list. Now, I'll be real. I was just looking at the AR tier list, and it's pretty friggin' stacked. It's like the assault rifle tier list is stacked, ladies and gentlemen. But in saying that, I think there's going to be some disappointments on here as well, because I want to make things abundantly clear, guys. We have to be objectively correct about this, right? This is not oh, I like this gun, so it's my top pick, right? No, absolutely fucking not. There's a lot of guns in here that a lot of people have been saying S tier before the stream started, where I'm like, put yourself in check, son. So, yeah, get ready for some disappointment today, guys. It's gonna happen. You guys are gonna see some stuff you're not gonna like. And you're gonna have to deal with it, for sure. Anyway. Let's establish the criteria as well for this tier list. I want to make sure we have that criteria out there. And I'm literally just gonna go to my my carbine tier list script and go grab that because we're just sticking with the exact same. When did I release that carbine tier list? That was there it is. Found it. Here we go. Boom. All right, the criteria for this tier list, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be that this is number 1. This is specific to live server play. There are going to be certain weapons on this list that might place higher or lower in competitive Jaeger environments, for example, but I want to keep this list clear and concise and basing it off of live play to ensure there's no differences of experiences. Number 2, cost-to-benefit ratio. How much does the weapon cost to unlock to get into versus its reward? I also want to take into consideration how much you need to spend on weapon unlocks and attachments as such to ensure that we have no issues on that front. Number 3, how many scenarios can the weapon be applied to? Does it have a niche, or is it going to underperform in particular engagement ranges that require a lot of extra work to make it viable in? And are these going to be engagement ranges you see yourself fighting in a lot? And number 2, raw power application. Quite simply, how powerful is the weapon when it performs at its best? What's its skill ceiling like? I want to make that abundantly clear. What's its skill ceiling like? Okay, remember that, ladies and gentlemen. And how far can the weapon progress with you as a player? Right? If the weapon can only go so far with you as a player and you start outperforming what the weapon can bring you, then it's going to tier lower. Simple as that. We're not going to start with any particular faction. We're just going to go for it and sort of just start plucking weapons out from thin air and going from there. As always, guys, if you enjoy the video or if you enjoy the stream, this video will also be up as a VOD. Hit the like button. It does go a long way to get the stream out there to new viewers. On top of that, if you are somebody who is enjoying the stream that little bit further, consider a channel membership, guys. It helps me out a lot. It helps get these videos out. These tier lists take over 100 hours to make, give or take. So, yeah, every little bit of support on the channel with the tier list does go a stupendously long way, and I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, all those T's and C's aside, let's get into things. Let's start off with, we need to set some baselines, I feel. Okay, we need to set some baselines here. What can we start with? Something not controversial, right? Let's start off with something not controversial. Yeah, wing's right. Let's start off with the defaults. Winged is right. Let's start off with the default weapons. Alright. Let's start off with the, that's interesting to say the least. M4 coat. Big bods to how you doing, man? Unfortunately, this is not a battle bit tier list. This is a Planetside 2 tier list, but the M4 is GOAT tier. We know this. I watched your tier list, by the way, brother, on BattleBit. Excellent video. Well done. Alright. We're going to start off with the Pulsar VS1, ladies and gentlemen. I want to hear your thoughts. Start typing out in chat what tier the Pulsar VS1 goes in at. I've got an idea, but I want to hear what everyone else's thoughts are, right? Pulsar VS1, guys. Let's start off with the VS default weapon. Let's see some tiers. I know there's more of you in here. Oh, we're running giveaways, by the way, too, guys. I forgot about that. I got some giveaways from RPG to give out. Okay. Okay, you guys are actually on par with where I am today. This is weird. So, C, B, C, maybe B, mid B or high C. C, B, C, B, C, 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 B, C, 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 D. It feels worse than the other defaults. It wants to be, it'll do general well, but without really showing anyone area. See, alright, boys, I'm gonna be real with you. I agree with the C tier placement. I agree with C tier. And look, it's not a bad weapon, right? It really isn't. I don't really, you know, like the Pulsar VS1, what does it do? Okay. It's got a very, very average damage payload. 698 RPM with a 143 damage, max damage rate. That is not great. Okay. That's not great. It's not in any way, shape, or form a top performer. It does have a great reload time. Magazine size is serviceable. It's got a pretty accurate recoil pattern. Cone of fire is good as well. Like, you know, it has what we have here. Take care, Elise. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for stopping by. What you have here is a weapon that is a generalist. It starts off, and it's probably the easiest assault rifle to use, I'd argue. Like, it's very, 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 very easy to just run with, okay? Out of the gate. But this is the first... This is very much the first... You know, what's the word I'm looking for here? The first assault rifle that I ditched, that was the default, right? I just ditched it completely. I was like, you know what? There is absolutely no point in me running this in the long run. It has a limited return on investment as you get better as a player. Because it puts all of its eggs into the accuracy basket, right? Are we ready to roast my favorite? Hey, Miner, how are you, brother? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So, my thinking is that definitely we yeet this thing to C tier. And I think that's a good start. It's a very lukewarm weapon. It's good as hell to get things started off. It's very good to get things started off, but I agree. I don't think the Pulsar C, oh sorry, Pulsar C, Jesus. The Pulsar VS1 can go anywhere above C tier. It just can't do it. The Pulsar is the VSAR that makes you go, oh, after you swap to another one finally. I like that, Vel. That's good. That is very, very good. It's like a welcoming home hug, but eventually you have to leave. Yeah, that's a great way of putting it too, Dragon Tamer. Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, that's a very, very unanimous decision from the community there. I'm happy with that. Okay. So, Pulsar VS1 goes into the C tier today. Okay. Solid start. Solid start. Let's move on. And let's do the NC1 Gauss Rifle. Let's do the NC. Cammy trying to summon Igora by saying the Pulsar C, basically. Chance to differ from more weapons. Quick ditch weapons are not as good. No, there's room in D tier for other weapons. A signs, 100%. I've got stuff in mind that I know is going to go in D tier. It's going to make people angry again. But you know, we'll go from there. Can we get the tier list on screen? Yeah, sure. Give me a sec. You guys are gonna be able to... Actually, you know what? I can full screen this, can't I? I can. There we go. Give me a sec, guys. I'm just getting... Actually, I don't think I can show you guys my screen. Nah. Sorry, I can't show you guys this screen. Sorry, I've got some personal stuff on this. I'm using my web browser right now to build the... Actually, you know what? No, we'll just do this. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, guys. That can go over there. Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. We won't even have that open. Bye-bye. Go away. Oh, fuck. I need that. Oh, god damn it. Alright. I've not thought this through. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a second. And cool. Minimize that. Excellent. AR tier list. I can't show you that screen either. Nah, sorry guys, I can't show you the screen. Nah. Nah, sorry. We're just gonna have to go with it and go from there. Anyway, all right, back to the matter at hand. The NC1 Gauss Rifle. Cam, you've done this 2 times before and showed us back then. How did the production falter so badly? I've got new winged. Since we've done that, I've got new things on my homepage that I just can't have up on my screen. Like I've got new favorite tabs in my web browser. Right? There's privacy concerns here now. It's privacy concerns. And my real name is also on my Word login too. So no, you guys don't get to see this. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to dox myself today. Simple as that. Personal stuff. It's literally, if I show you guys my screen, it'll show off exactly where I work. It'll show off exactly what my name is. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Fuck off, all of you. All right, sorry. Let's get back to it. Everyone in chat, the NC1 Gauss Rifle, what tier does it sit in? Let's see it. I'm looking at the stats here, and I've got a pretty good idea of where we're gonna put this here. Tell me your real name isn't Kamikaze, age 78. You got me, Miner. Alright then, here we go. Your RL name is probably something like Gooper or some shit. Yeah, exactly. Alright, the NC1 Gauss Rifle actually has a competitive damage when compared against the Pulsar VS1, right? It has the 167 to 600 RPM. It's not the greatest in the world, but that matches the likes of the Anchor. It matches the likes of the EM6, so on and so forth. It has an incredible muzzle velocity at 620 meters per second. That's sniper rifle territory, I believe. Great reload speed. Great recoil pattern as well. What we got here? We got C, B, A high B, 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 F. Mike, what the hell? A, B, C, B plus B, C plus B minus, B, A, B, B. Muzzle velocity is S. Solid B, even though I hate getting killed by it. Incredible reload, I'm hearing an A. Medi-TTK, good recoil, good reload economy. There's a lot going for this weapon, isn't it, boys? There is a lot going for this fucking gun. The hipfire on it is a lot to be desired, quite frankly. Oh, the Gauss Rifle is up there, isn't it? It is a good gun. It is an excellent weapon. People joining me in conversation. Winged, not really, brother. It's a little bit more difficult than that, quite frankly. Hang on, fuck it. All right, let's just join the. All right, let's just join the test server. For started, missing hurts more than other weapons, but I recognize it's a B tier weapon. A damage drop off ends at 90 meters. Quite frankly, that's a moot point in my opinion. The damage drop off, can be to I mean, it does make the weapon more consistent out to a longer distance. I'll give it that. But let's also remember 90% of the engagements in Planetside 2 are done at CQC to medium range, right? Look, to be quite frankly, there's no arguing it. This gun is fucking easily a B tier at the bare minimum. It's better than, look, it's better than the Pulsar. That is hands down a rule of thumb there. This thing is better than the Pulsar. So it's at least got to go in B tier. It's going to go in B tier, I think. How is a girlfriend like a laxative? They both irritate the shit out of you. G'day, hey, Cavo. Mate, ain't that the fucking truth? Why do you think I'm single nowadays, brother? Why the fuck do you think I'm single? God damn, man. So we're gonna put the Gauss Rifle into B tier and call it there, I think. NC1 Gauss Rifle. That's a fair shout, I think. That's a very, very fair shout. Sucked back into playing NC. Bro, Cammy, why are you doing this to yourself, gamer? Lemayo, I'm an absolute, what's the one looking for here? Masochist. I'm an absolute masochist, brother. An absolute fucking masochist. Look, I agree with people on the B tier, on the A tier rating. I do. I'm just remaining objective, and I understand that there's a lot of weapons to go through here, and there's a very good chance that some very, very strong weapons are going to go into A tier that just don't compete. Or that the Gauss Rifle can't compete with. Actually, no, Winged, see, here's a problem with me doing this in-game too, because then I've got to log out of the character every time we change factions. Fuck, I can't do that either, man. Nah, I'm sorry, guys. I can't. Yeah, I can't have anything going up right now. We're just going to have to go off of text because I could probably put some text up on the screen. Yeah, give me a sec. This is one scuffed as shit stream. I tell you what. Ariel, fuck that noise. Let's go Oswald. Now ranking. Alright, there we go. You happy now, guys? Yeah. Yeah. That's a big ass font though. Let's move that smaller. Not that small. Actually, you know what? Hang on. There we go. Comic Sans, let's go. Let's go. And because I'm an absolute wanker, I'm gonna add an outline to it too. It's gotta look good, guys. We're all about high production quality on this stream, alright? Even though you can hardly fucking see it, huh? There we go. Bingo. There, you're happy. Okay, that didn't save. Whatever. Whatever. I do not care. Alright. Cool. So, the NC1 Gauss Rifle goes into B tier. Very happy about that. Let's move on to the T1 Cycler. Whew. The T1 Cycler. Let's go ahead and get that listed here. T1 Cycler. Guys, where is the T1 Cycler going? Let's see your suggestions. Let's hear the suggestions, guys. Very solid A. S? God no, Temperis. God no. T1 Cycler, I want in S, but for most of the sound just amazing. But performance, I'd say A. C, A. A if you can aim, B if not so much. T1 Cycler is a workhorse and a half. A at least, bro, TR, ew. Okay, guys. Are we legitimately saying the T1 Cycler is better than the Gauss Rifle? I'm not being NC biased here, I'm asking a very objective question. Because I don't know if that's right. Is the Cycler really better than the Gauss Rifle? Oh, that's a tough claim. For new players, we're not arguing that, Ahsoka. It's not an argument of new players. It's an argument of the objective qualities of the weapon. The skill of the player. In fact, the skill ceiling of the player is more important than the skill floor of the player. All right, let's have a look at the stats here. So, rate of fire 750 with a damage model of 143. Excellent. That is meta as hell. Brilliant stuff. We've got a 0.5 times ADS movement speed, not bad. Muzzle velocity is 580 meters per second, which is good. Magazine size is 40, that's excellent. That is excellent. You know, it's exactly what we want to see. Ammunition is, cone of fire is good. Recoil. The weapon actually sports an amazing recoil here. Horizontal recoil, 0.225. With a tolerance of 5, means that it only bounced one direction twice before being pushed back. It has no recoil angle, it has a mild vertical kick. Oh, good lord. That is, oh, Jesus. Fuck, it is good, isn't it? Oh, it's really, So like the gun are pretty good. Baseline expectation too low. We're willing to accept something with a decent performance as A tier still. I agree, CD. You can hit fire consistently. That's all well and good, E-Ray, but it's not the make or break of a gun. Oh, bloody hell. See, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know if I can justify giving it A. I don't know if it's an A tier gun yet. Because stat for stat, as far as like, so in the world of kills, in the world of stats, ladies and gentlemen, in the world of the 40 round per mag is amazing. It probably pushes it up to full tier. I disagree with that, Mo Cheesy, though, because the 40 round magazine is what gives it, yes, more crowd controllability, but it actually puts it probably in the same realm as how many guys an NC1 Gauss Rifle can kill, right? Because you got to keep in mind, right? The T1 Cycler is a whole damage tier below that of the NC1 Gauss Rifle with 10 extra bullets. So it takes 1 extra bullet to kill a person. If you assume 100% accuracy, that's all well and good. But most players don't shoot at 100% accuracy. So really what you're getting here is a weapon that can kill probably the same amount of targets as a skilled shooter can with the NC1 Gauss Rifle, but only because the damage tier requires that extra bullet, but it has extra flexibility. Say horizontal. I don't see the T1 Cycler being a whole tier lettering grade above the NC1 Gauss Rifle. I don't see that. You have to remember, guys. Yeah, let me get my fucking spreadsheet out here real quick. My time to kill spreadsheet. Because we're arguing here, right? We're arguing here. And 143. I'm just gonna put in the max damage space here at, what is it, 750? Yep. That's a 0.48 second time to kill. 167 at 600. There's a 0.2 of a second difference in the time to kill between the Gauss Rifle and the T1 Cycler. That is negligible. It is, well, no, it's not negligible, but pretty minimal. Yeah, 0.02 seconds, exactly. Yeah, no, it's not even 0.2, it's 0.02. You're right, that is negligible. The human reaction time isn't that fast, for the most part. Stats-wise, the T1 is a lot better at range. Oh, that's a fucking stretch, Temperius. That's a fucking stretch. The Gauss and the T1 are both A tier. I just don't think it's a whole letter grade above. I can't justify it. It's not a whole letter grade above. Objectively, that is not true. I'm gonna stand my ground on this one, I think. .143 damage models are better in close range, easy to use, which is where fights happen. Again, we're not talking about easy to use. Well, I mean, we are talking about adaptability, but we're not talking about ease of use, I'd say. Yeah, nah. Sorry, guys. The T1 Cycler... Okay, look. I'm open to debate this later on, but I'm going to put the T1 Cycler in B tier above the NC1 Gauss Rifle, okay? Because, like, anyone that tells me the NC1 Gauss Rifle is not as good in close range as the T1 Cycler is lying to me. I don't always hate the TR winged. I don't. I'm just making objective truth here, my friend. There are guns in the TR side of things that will 100% be S tier today. I'm being conservative on the ratings for now, but we'll go from there. The T1 Cycler, it's a contender to be pushed up. I cannot give it, ease of use matters though, because it makes a weapon more consistent, assuming 100% accuracy is a fallacy. Yeah, but so is rating a weapon completely on ease. If we were to rate a weapon on ease of use exclusively, or we're gonna take that path, weapons like, you know, the fucking T16 Rhino and the T32 Bull would be S tier, which is not true. They are terrible weapons, objectively speaking. We're not assuming 100% accuracy here. We're assuming that you as a player can use equipment that is better as a result of things, okay? Like, if you have the skill to use higher skill equipment that's going to reward you greater, then that's going to place it higher, 100%. Objectively, there are some weapons that are better than others, even though the ease of use ones, because there are a lot of weapons that are ease of use, like Like, say, you know, like, again, let's throw another weapon under the bus. The fucking Polaris. Very easy of use weapon. It's very accurate. It's very easy to just blast people down with, but fuck that shit right off. It is a terrible weapon. It deals barely any damage. Alright. Yeah, the T1 Cycler is, look, it's B+ at the moment, guys. It's a very good chance it will be pushed up, okay? Alright, let's wrap up. Let's wrap up here the you know, the default weapons. Let's go to the AR100 for the NSO. What are we dealing with here? It's been a while since I've looked at this thing. Alright guys, let's start seeing some tier suggestions for the AR100, please. A. Oh, it's not going to be A, I know that for sure. AR100, let's go. Let's hear some suggestions, guys. Yeah, appreciate it, Sluggy. Take care, man. Alright. Oh, wow, okay. Low B, C, D, D, C, D-, low mid B, C tier, D or E. Damage output is really mid. B, C, D, no contest, C. Just download Hackstins to win. It's actually C. Such a mid weapon. I don't play NSO tier. C, C, B to C, C. It's free, but everything else is mid. C, very easy to use, probably has a low skill ceiling. D, C, you should read the stats first. I'm looking at him now, Luna Phoenix. Alright. NSO skill issue, Lamal. Alright, so let's have a look at this thing. Muzzle velocity, 550 meters per second. Nothing to write home about. Fire rate. Am I reading that right? Fire rate, 667 rounds per minute. With a damage of 140... Fuck, that's worse than the Pulsar VS1. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Hold up. Just a minute. Let me really get this down pat here. Now, yeah, that's a good point from Ace Signs. It has the 20... Well, no, it doesn't have the 20 meters out of the gate. It has the 15 meter maximum damage range, which you can then bump up to a 20 meter maximum damage with soft point ammo, which is a plus. I will give it that. That is 100% a plus for the gun. But fucking hell, boys. It does have... It's got a worse reload time than the Pulsar across the board. Its recoil is worse from a vertical perspective, but better from a horizontal perspective. That's something to write home about, actually. Ah, God. You're right. All the eggs are in the accuracy, 100%. It has got a better moving cone of fire accuracy, but it doesn't have like 0.75 times ADS movement speed. So, you know, good luck to you there. One degree horizontal bias. Now, it has to be said, it's 1 degree to -1 degree horizontal bias. So horizontal recoil bounce is pretty low as it stands, right? What is it? It's 0.2? No, 0.18. Oh, hang on. 0.18 degree horizontal min-max with a horizontal tolerance of 0.2. Okay. So the AR100 can only bounce once in one direction before being forced back in the opposite direction. Now, unfortunately, there's also a -1 to 1 degree recoil angle, which means that, so say you've got, you know, you've got your recoil like that. That's your graph, your X and your Y axis, right? So your tall axis here is all about vertical recoil. This is all about your horizontal recoil. The weapon sort of bounces and tilts 1 degree left and right randomly, as per this angle, this angle value here. However, I don't think that saves the gun. I really don't. It's got a first shot recoil multiplier of 2.66 times. That's pretty high. The damage is atrocious. It is pathetic. Is it serviceable? I don't know if it's serviceable or not. That's the problem. Fuck. I mean, it's really easy just to turn your brain off. Nah, it's going D tier. Cool, AR-100 is our first D tier gun of the day. That's impressive. AR-100, going in D tier, boys. There we go. Alright, that's the defaults out of the way. That's the easy stuff. Well, that's getting it there, right? So let's move on. Move on to something a little bit more fun. Let's jump in. Let's have a look at... Oh, should we get some of the good ones out of the way real quickly? What can be worse? Oh, there's some stuff in here. I'm pretty sure that could definitely be worse. Let's do... Fuck it. Let's get one of the best in the game out of the way right now. Right, let's just get this dealt with. The TAR for the TR. The TAR. 800 round per minute fire rate, 143 before 10 meters, 100 after 6, 60 meters. Long reload time of 2.97, short reload of 2.97 and a long reload of 4.11. That's rough, but a 40 round magazine. Excellent cone of fire stats. Can we just agree to put the TAR in S tier already? Do I hear any? Let me just change the... Do I hear any complaints, guys? S tier, S. The S's are winning by a significant fucking margin here. It's got... This weapon has a better muzzle velocity, and it's a CQC weapon than I'm pretty sure the fucking AR-100 did. That's hilarious. So TR's dick without shame if needed. Yeah, huh? I don't have it, so I trust my TR compadres. But I haven't had any luck with it. Dude, I love it. Oh, and it's also worth mentioning 0.75 times ADS movement speed, right? So not only do you get an assault rifle that is just fucking blitzing in the time to kill department, but it also has that amazing movement speed while ADS. Yeah, exactly, as the Sen. And on top of that, it's also got amazing hip fire, cone of fire accuracy. So slap a laser sight on there, and you've got yourself a great mobility weapon. And I will even argue the recoil for this thing at range is very controllable. I've actually found the recoil controllable, like the recoil on this thing to be extremely controllable for medium range fights. For the majority of battling you'll be doing in this game, this is 100% an S tier gun, I'd say. Where's the tier list? I can't display it. Weed husbandano, sorry. We'll have to update people as they come in. I can't. If I start putting stuff up public on stream, I'm gonna dox myself real fucking quick. And we can't do that. I'm just gonna do it. The TAR is our first S tier weapon, without question. No questions asked, guys. Which means, like, fuck it, let's just get the rest of them out of the way done, right? I'm writing them down right now. GTK isn't drastically different from that of the T1 Cycler. It kind of... Hang on, let's have a look. Kind of is, though. Hang on, let's have a look. 143 at 800 rounds per minute fire rate. It's 0.45. That is one of the best time to kills in the game. Yeah, okay, let's just get these out of the way too then, shall we? So, next one up, GR22. Grabbing out, oh, that's the Gauss Rifle, that's what we're doing. GR22, let me just quickly make some adjustments here. Guys, any suggestions for the GR22? I think I know exactly where this is going. It's also worth pointing out that these weapons are dirt cheap too. Alright, GR22. Identical fire rate to damage model. Better reload speed, but less magazine size, naturally so. Identical hip fire, cone of fire, accuracy. A slightly, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a minute. Yeah. Oh no. Whoa, hang on a minute. Is that 30 to 40 degrees? Holy shit! Oh my god, dude. SRA. Yeah, look. The only issue with the GR20, I've just seen this, it's got a 30 to 40 degree angle with the recoil. That is arm breaking. I don't think there's a single gun in this game that beats that. Holy crap. Mother man, I don't like it. I like accuracy over medium range. Yeah, well, that's fair, but that's not. Yeah. Way too easy. Yeah. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, forward grip would definitely help out there. Yeah, the recoil is not enough to knock it down. It is just such a... The short reload at 2.455 seconds, great reload economy. Excellent reload economy right there. So yeah, I'm gonna put the GR22 in S tier as well. We are slamming through this. This is amazing. I mean, it's got the 0.75 times ADS movement meta, which is great. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good gun all around. No denying it. The GR22 goes in S tier as well. And the HV45, look, I'm just having a look now. 800 RPM. Yep, same. Movement multiplier. Short reload's a little longer than that of the GR22, but it also has probably, I think, the steadiest recoil of all of them. Fuck it, yeah, HV45's going there too. Alright. HV45. Cheering. Dearie me. Remember, accuracy is in everything, C34. Are you going to have a second run with thinking of the tier list, or is this the only version you're working on? We'll have a second run. We might do it at the end of the stream if we get a time miner. Yeah, no, HV40, like, I'm sorry guys, I'm not even gonna put it up for debate. The HV45 goes in S tier, no questions asked. Okay, so our 3 S tier weapons are the TAR, GR22, and the HV45. Cheering. Absolutely cheering. What should we do next? What should we do next? I think we should look at... Let's change pace for a moment here. Let's do... Well, let's hear some suggestions in chat, guys. What gun do you want to do next? Just gonna check my notifications real quickly. Corvus, Lacerta, burst variants, burst, Arbalest. Let's look at crap guns. All right, let's look at crap guns. We'll start off with the CME. Let's do the CME, boys. Let's get this piece of shit out of the way real quick. Let's get this absolute turd out of the way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the CME. Let's hear it. Let's do it right now. Let's go. Where does everyone put the CME? Let's see it. Remember, we have an E tier, by the way. We have an E tier. Alright then. D, DC. Personal love of the CME, the only laser in Planetside 2. D, a worse NS11A. D tier, very true point from Green Ant. Z tier, and that's generous, my word. I've used the CME, I know what it's like. It's D. Might as well use a scout rifle tier. Yeah, exactly, that's my thought too. You just said a name I've never fucking heard or remember getting killed by. Exactly, right? When was the last time you were killed by a CME? The CME tier, let's go! I love that. It's laser accurate, but C? It's not C. No chance. We know which 2 specific guns can go in E tier. Oh, actually, good point. Give me that 737 MS better than snipers. Yeah, but snipers are still gonna fucking one-tap you. You'll start shooting in their direction. You may get a hit or two, but the hit or two you get will be the hit or two they need to just delete you straight away at that distance. Right? Now, it does have this going for it. It only drops 1 damage to your over range. That is a plus. I will give it that. And it has 0 recoil angle. It has a horizontal tolerance of 2 with a horizontal recoil of 0.18, which means that, yes, it's going to kick very lightly. It's got one of the best vertical recoils in the game. But my brother in Christ, 143 at a far out of 652 RPM with no other tangible benefits. It's... And quite frankly, give me a minute. This is another one of those guns that puts all of its eggs into the accuracy basket, but it does so at such a cost of damage. And then you throw into the equation the NS11A, which fires at the exact same damage payload, with the exact same reload speed in the short reload department, with a better movement speed for ADS. Yeah, Ron Field is right. Why not just take a scout rifle? Exactly right. This weapon's performance is outclassed by the sheer fact that scout rifles exist. It's a worse damage Pulsar VS1 that cost you 1,000 certs, by the way. It's a very expensive gun. And it gets you fucking nothing. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have our first E tier for the day. CME is going in E tier. I am giving it E. Should we do a high tier list so we can get some more fidelity between weapons? For example, nuance between the Gauss Rifle and NC1 for... And just ignore the garbage guns? No, we're gonna do them all. That's what we do here. No fidelity required. We're only gonna do... trust me, I'm not doing more than one fucking tier list. No chance. CME was my first purchasable gun in this game. What a mistake. Oh, brother. My brother, I'm so sorry. Okay, we've just done a VS gun. Let's move on to a controversial TR gun. Alright, boys. Had to happen eventually. Had to happen eventually. We're gonna do it now. I'm just gonna type it out on stream and I'm gonna watch the comments go absolutely apeshit. Start typing, boys. Thoughts, right now. I'm sorry, A tier? Hang on, what is going on here? B because of the recent buff? There was a buff with the Arsenal update. That's the last time this thing got buffed. What happened to it again? Arbalest. That's... wait, NG1. There's no fucking buff here. What the hell? Rated E for everyone? Not ultra meta, but quite good? I'm shocked by this. At least you got killed by this thing sometimes, unlike the CME, yeah. All these lads are coping. I reckon there's some significant coping happening here. First shot recoil multiplier, BT easily. Oh, there's some coping happening, boys. I'm sorry. Chat has entered coping mode. Hang on a minute. Let me work this out. What's a 125 damage model? What 125 is? Hang on. Give me a sec, guys. I'm having a brain fart. 1000 divided by 125 is 8 shots. Okay. So. Oh, good lord. When am I going to take impact? Okay. Let's talk. Because I think some of you guys are coping fucking hard about this gun. I'm just going to say it right now. I think some people are fucking coping hard. Let's talk about magazine economy for just a second here, alright? Let's talk about magazine economy with this gun. Okay. Yes, it can one burst someone in the head if you hit headshots. This is true. This is extremely true, okay? And it does have a 923 round per minute fire rate, okay? So, credit where it's due, it does well in that regard, okay? However, I need to word this properly, so give me a second here. For one, if you miss a shot on the head, and again, we are presuming, some people have been saying in chat earlier, that presuming a 100% accuracy is a fallacy. It does not happen. Okay? 100% accuracy does not exist in this game. It doesn't exist in any first-person shooter unless you're hacking. Okay? So, if you miss with this thing, if you miss, just trying to deal with the... If you miss 2 of your 6 shots with your burst, which... Given that the average user accuracy in Planetside 2 sits between anywhere between 20 and 30%, it's a high fucking chance you're going to do that, right? Automatically, this weapon loses its 1 burst kill potential, okay? Automatically. Now, yes, you can put on an attachment on this gun for 100 certs that will make it have a minimum damage of 125, giving it consistent damage at all ranges. I noticed that. How the fuck ever... That is the normal minimum damage for most medium range guns in this game. All you are doing is putting more cost into a gun to get it to where it should be performing out of the gate, right? Not to mention the 6-round burst. Every time you click your mouse with this gun, you are dedicated to a 6-round burst, okay? So if we're going to make the argument that the 125 makes the weapon more consistent at ranges, we need to consider what the recoil implications look like for 6-round bursting a target at medium range. So we do have a pretty decent vertical and horizontal recoil here. We're talking 16 to 2.2 degree vertical recoil, quite nice, quite handy. And we've got a 15 to 0.2 degree horizontal recoil, again, not the end of the world. However, what we do have here is an 8 degree to negative 8 degree angle. That means that the weapon is going to be at random kicking 8 degrees left or right every shot it takes randomly. Plus, it is a burst fire weapon that has a first shot recoil multiplier attached to it. All of the others don't. So it's a burst fire weapon that is better in CQC. That it's basically a burst fire weapon that is more designed for CQC prowess over long range prowess, and I understand that, but it's still a burst fire weapon. And I haven't even gotten into magazine economy yet. Okay, so say you take the impact ammunition which increases your minimum damage from 100 to 125. Awesome. You also reduce your magazine size by 6 rounds, which means if you don't score headshots, or if you get the headshot ratio wrong with this gun, for whatever reason, right? That means you are... You get 6 bursts, it takes 2... You get 3 kills per magazine if all goes well with body shots, right? If all goes well. There is no fucking way this weapon is above C tier at the best, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, there is no way this gun ranks above C. Everything about it, just no way. It's objectively not that good. People were saying, let me go back to the tier here. People are saying B, A, maybe B. There is no way this thing rates higher than a T1 Cycler or an NC1 Gauss Rifle. It doesn't rate higher than a Pulsar VS1, I'll give it that much too. Yeah, rating this B is insane, I'm sorry. It gets a full rank up for aesthetics at least? No sir, no it does not. We do not consider aesthetics here. Chat went skill issue mode? I don't know about that, Miss K. Personal prejudice against 125 weapons beat D tier. I don't think it's over in E. It's not the worst gun in the game. Other weapons definitely hold that fucking candle. Is it better than the AR-100? This weapon is nowhere near as good as a T1 Cycler or an NC1 Gauss Rifle. If you're saying that, you're coping hard. Which is where we've got them in B tier. Jesus. No way. I've used the gun 100%. But have you been killed by it? Hey, KC, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it, mate. Fuck, boys. It's... I've put it at the bottom of C tier for now. It is on a teeter to going down to D. It is not a good gun. I'm sorry. Magazine economy on it sucks. It requires an attachment to make it competent at medium range. Yeah, no. Anyone saying this thing is good is coping hard, I reckon. This thing doesn't bother. This thing, I feel even dirty putting it in C tier, quite frankly. Well, that's something else we talk about, Jacob. The fact that it requires attachments to make it better, it requires more investment, is worse. I did get the controversy I wanted, that's true. Anyone telling me that the MGR1 Arbalest is better than a C tier, it's better than being average, is fucking coping. Remember, guys, E tier is just trash, never pick it up. D tier is, you know, it's better than E tier, but it's not in any way, shape, or form something you should be using regularly. C tier is, this gun is okay. This gun gets something done, but it's nowhere near the best. B tier is when you start seeing interesting mechanics at play, and you start seeing, you know, competency. A tier is the meta weapons, the weapons that are fantastic, and the S tier are the fucking kings. They are the true and, yeah, no. The absolute best. The talk deserves praise, not the RB. Yep. Alright, we've done it. We've done a TR weapon. That's good. Let's move on. Fucking Arbalest to A tier. Get out of here. Jesus wept, boys. The coping was hard. It really was. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button down below. It does go a long way to support the stream. If you want to support the channel further, consider becoming a channel member as well. Channel memberships do go a long, long way. Okay, let's move on. Let's do... You know what? Let's do the Corvus. The Corvus VA55. VS's 167 full auto weapon. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. Oh, shit. Let's not break my scene here. Alright, guys, let's hear it. Corvus VA55. VA55. I would love to hear the thoughts. I've definitely got mine. I'm sort of going one faction at a time here. 80? Oh, Miss K. Nah, you're coping. Nah, you're coping. I'm sorry. No fucking way. There is no way this gun is an A tier. Again, lashing ammo does not make this an A tier, my brother. Just go use a fucking lasher. Simple. Oh my word. D tier with lashing ammo, clearly A tier. I have one have fun equip lashing ammo. Look, alright. I'm not putting this gun in fucking A tier, alright? I'm drawing the line in the sand right there. Here's my thoughts, guys, right? Here's my thoughts, okay? So the Corvus has a, the Corvus has... Sorry, give me a second. There we go. The Corvus has a 550 round per minute fire rate on a 167 damage model. That is not great. Okay, that is pretty average in that damage tier. It doesn't even get to 577, which is where the LMGs sit, like the flare. So we are struggling in that department. We do have a snappy as hell reload of 2.015 seconds. That is quick. Very, very quick indeed. The recoil is also not fantastic. Oh, it's not too bad. So it's got a 0.15 degree horizontal tolerance with a horizontal, sorry, a 0.15 horizontal recoil with a horizontal tolerance of 0.5, which means that it can kick twice in one direction before being forced back in the opposite direction. Not bad. And the recoil kick isn't that severe either. No recoil angle present. It only drops one damage tier too. That is something to say. Here's the thing. It's 50 rounds per second slower than an NC1 Gauss Rifle, but also lacks in the muzzle velocity department, all the bells and whistles. I'm gonna say this thing is a solid C tier. It's good. It's average, but it's not special in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't have any unique mechanics to get it above C. I would make this like this weapon falls into the same trap that the Pulsar VS1 falls into, right? It sacrifices everything for accuracy, which isn't bad, but when it does that, like it's just another flavor of the Pulsar, right? It's just a higher damage flavor of the Pulsar. So I'm gonna put the Corvus in here. The Corvus goes in with the Corvus VA55. Yeah, it's got to go under the Gauss Rifle. There is no way it's better than a Gauss Rifle. Miss K, I think you're misunderstanding the point of an assault rifle. An assault rifle is not a fucking glorified grenade launcher. If you are spending your time as a combat medic with an assault rifle, spamming lasher rounds into a doorway, you're not playing the combat medic right. Just putting it out there. I don't mean to be a dick, but that is just how it is. What do we rate the Pulsar? The Pulsar VS1 went in at C tier as well. It just doesn't... Lashing ammo is a fun niche on it, I will give it that, but it in no way, shape, or form puts it above a C tier. Lashing ammo, in my opinion, is overrated as fuck if you actually want to do anything competent with the gun as far as, you know, engaging contacts, right? So people step into after using the Pulsar and thinking, I wish I could hit that guy a bit easier at range. Basically, yeah, that's 100% true. 100% true. Okay, on that note, guys, it's the top of the hour, so we're going to run our first giveaway for the day. Give me a sec. I'll just boot up Nightbot here real quickly. I'm going to give away one of the $20 10-year anniversary bundle codes here today. And I would love to get everyone involved. So, give me a second here. Excuse me, guys. Give me a minute. 1 moment, please. Giveaways. Cool. For the next few minutes, everybody who's active in chat will automatically be in the running. There you go. So, out come all your lurkers. Lurkers rise up, exactly. Here come the lurkers. And yeah, Bucky Bill is right. If you can shoot well, lashing ammo is useless. Exactly right. Does the Dave give you a code or did you put? I get given codes, Nathan. There's no way I can fund these giveaways myself, brother. I have a mortgage, damn it. Alright, next few minutes we'll run that giveaway. Okay, let's do the next weapon. We'll go back to NC. You know what? Let's go from an average. And let's go from an average. People are already calling out the weapon. An average long-range weapon to a fucking top-tier long-range weapon. Let's go. The Reaper DMR, boys. Let's go. Let's do a Reaper DMR here. Where does this thing sit? Here we go. S A S A S A A or S A A S easy. A. One shot, getting shot by the Reaper. It's a painful weapon to get shot at, isn't it? Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. So, the Reaper, I believe, is the only fully automatic weapon in the game that sports a 200 damage and only drops 1 damage tier. The Gauss saw had this changed recently. The ACX-11 I don't think has that benefit. So this weapon's got a fucking amazing damage payload over range, right? This thing will 3-shot headshot someone at any distance, no questions asked. We have a 24-round magazine size, which is terrible, but it also comes with a 1.925 second reload time, so that's good. Has a vertical recoil of 0.44, which is pretty high. 0.2 horizontal recoil with a 0.4 horizontal tolerance, so we're cheering on that department too. Oh, the Atross as well, true. Let's be real, no one considers the Atross because it's not as good. Does it go in the S tier though? Does it go in the S tier? I don't know if it does. Does it lack something for S tier? Definitely magazine size. It lacks in the magazine size department. It's right on the border. It's right on the border. Yeah, I agree. Like, it's right there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm with Soldier. The missing ammo can really suck sometimes. Put an S and see what knocks it out. Well, that's the thing, though. I think the mobility rifles kind of do knock it out. It's good. Like, they separate. They're different in a way, but fuck, it's difficult to judge. Saber ammo, though. Saber ammo knocks 10% off your fire rate, which is not good on full auto weapons. Like 10% of 500 is 50 rounds per minute. That Saber ammo hurts this weapon more than it helps it. I just want to point that out, okay? Saber ammo to me is a mute point. Saber ammo, like, let's just do the math here real quickly. 500. So that's a 0.48 time to kill there. If you knock it down to 450, you're at 0.54 second time to kill. That is terrible. Do not put Saber ammo on this gun. Do not put Saber ammo on a full automatic weapon. It will ruin you. Saber ammo belongs only on DMRs. That is it. Saber ammo is a mute point on these guns. I'm sorry. Extended swap time. That's a good point. Is there a swap time on this thing? Equip time is 780 meters per 700 milliseconds. Sorry. That is long. That is a long swap time. Yeah, that is a long swap time. That's a good point. And you do it. So yeah, there's the extended magazine option here. There's a lot of attachments on this gun actually. So you've got the extended mag option, which gives it another 5 rounds, but it takes 15% longer to equip and unequip, which is a trash for a combat medic. That is true. I think this weapon is it is the highest A tier I can possibly give. The Reaper DMR is fantastic. It belongs high on the list. It really does. I do think it's missing just a little, like that, like the fact that you have to build in more ammo capacity to make it just that little bit better. But in doing so, you run completely short of equip and unequip times. I think this is an A tier weapon. But mind you, it is one of my favorite guns in the game. I love it. Just because it's my favorite doesn't make it an S tier, okay? Just because it's my... And quite frankly, chat, there's one attachment on this gun that I sorely miss. And I think if it had this attachment, it would maybe be an S tier. It doesn't have the heavy barrel. It doesn't have a heavy barrel. It's the one gun in the game that I feel would benefit the most from a heavy barrel attachment, and it doesn't have one equipable. That is a damn shame. Yeah, I think Michael Robinson's right. It's the gatekeeper of S tier. I think that's fair. I think that's very, very fair. It's a gatekeeper. It's the gatekeeper of the S tier. I think that's a very good point. Let's run this giveaway. So for a $20 bundle, for a $20 Planetside 2 bundle, the eligible winner is going to be, drumroll please, Deroach5882. Are you here, mate? Deroach, please speak up in chat if you're here, my friend. Oh wow, awesome. Hey, Deroach, there you are, brother. Deroach, send me a message on Discord if you wouldn't mind, mate, and we will get that code sent out to you come the end of the day. Or come the end of the stream. So yeah, send me a message on Discord, brother, with proof of your Twitch account, YouTube account if you wouldn't mind. Provide proof of that for me, and I will get that sent out to you after the stream wraps up. Very much appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Thanks. So not over yet, guys. More giveaways will run throughout the stream, so stick around. More to come. Okay, we've done the Reaper. That was a big one. Let's move on. We'll go to TR again. Let's get another one out of the way. Let's do the Cycler TRV. This fucking cannon. This absolute cannon. Alright, the Cycler TRV, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the update on the text here. Let's hear some suggestions. Let's do some maths on my end real quickly while I'm looking at the stats here. 8, 4, 5, boom. Oh, fucking shit. Okay, okay. Oh dear. All right. S, 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 S. A plus, S, S, S. No math, just ducker. A. All right. B plus, maybe an A. I'd say A. Okay. Let's talk about this gun. Because this gun is the world of extremes, okay? This gun is the legitimate world of extremes. So, we are dealing with an 845 round per minute fire rate on a 143 damage gun. So, it legitimately is up there as far as actual DPS and damage is concerned. We are talking in excess. This thing actually, let me just double check. Yeah, this thing is a 0.43 second time to kill. That is astronomically quick. So in the damage department, it is excelling at all levels, legitimately. It excels everywhere. However, and boy is there a big fucking however here, 3.12 second reload as a short reload. That is fucked. And yeah, 0.43, no headshots. Vertical recoil is 0.25 with a horizontal recoil of 0.72 to 0.295. That is also extreme with a horizontal tolerance of 0.816. That means that the weapon can kick I believe 2 times, maybe 3 before being forced back in the opposite direction. Has a recoil angle of minus 20 degrees to 17 degrees. So its recoil is relatively extreme. It doesn't have the mobility bonus that comes from the tar. And this hipfire accuracy, chat, is fucking terrible. It is god-awful, so you have to aim with it. Whew. As I said, it is a weapon of extremes. And it has a... that's true, Bucky is right. It has a 3 times headshot multiplier. Just having a look again. It's got a lighter recoil. It's actually got a lighter recoil than the tar. So that's something going for it. So yeah, 3 times first shot headshot multiplier. Sorry, 3 times first shot recoil multiplier. Yep, sorry, my bad. My bad, guys. Alright. Yeah, there is absolutely no question in my mind. Far out. Just doesn't even need a forward grip. I disagree. I think this weapon is very benefited from a forward grip. 100%. See, the way I look at it, this weapon is very much a, it's the CQC weapon that has to be ADS'd, right? The hip fire on this thing is too trash. So was it, laser sights bring it down by 33%, correct? Correct. So a third of the hip fire gets shaved off. So what's 1/3 of 2? That's a pretty good hip fire. But it still doesn't even come close to beating that of the tar before the tar even gets a laser sight on it, right? Oh, lordy. It beats... It's tough, because it's got such a high potential. Minor. This is a bribe with the Cycler TRV to S tier, please. Please, I'm begging you, my beloved weapon. My one true love deserves S tier, or I will cope and mold. LOL! Thanks for the 10, Minor. I appreciate it. Mind you, chat, the TAR also has a 3 times first shot recoil multiplier. True, does it beat the Reaper? It's tough, chat. Fuck. This one's a bitch. God damn. Fucking hell. Fucking Grainand. Why'd you have to do that to me? Kills faster than the Cyclone, you're right. Fuck! It kills faster than a Cyclone. Corvus got C tier Katu, just so you know. Ah, boys. Is it better than a Reaper? Is it better than a Reaper? Is it better than a Reaper? Is it better than a fucking Reaper? Oh, God. What's its weapon swap time? 650 milliseconds. Fuck! Alright. Can't believe I'm about to do this. The Cycler TRV is in S tier. Cycler TRV is in the S tier. I still don't know if that's the right call. We will come back to that. Fuck, S tier is stacked. How'd that happen? Jesus. Okay. Fuck. Alright, that was tougher than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Let's go to a VS weapon next. Let's change tune a little bit. Oh, there's an opportunity for a meme here. I kind of want to do the Dark Star. And the Dark Star belongs in E tier, needs a buff straight away. Buff Dark Star. Oh no, sorry, no, I've got that wrong. The Dark Star is S tier, clearly it needs a nerf. Let's nerf the Dark Star, please. S tier, nerf Dark Star. Fuck. Nerf Dark Star, please, let's go. Oh, Jesus. S tier, nerf Dark Star. Nerf the... everyone in chat, spam nerf the Dark Star. I want to see a wall of nerf the Dark Star. Just copy paste to Soldier Hobbs's comment there. Copy paste to that shit. S++ tier ruining the game balance? Hope you get a Dark Star nerf. Oh my god. Nerf the Dark Star. Nerf the Dark Star. Nerf the Dark Star. Yep. There it is. Nerf the Dark Star, baby. Let's go. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Hang on a minute. I've had an idea. Cancel. Can I? Keyword. There we go. Oh, that's amazing. Going forward, Sorry, I'm gonna meme the shit out of this now. Going forward for the giveaways, anyone who types in chat "nerf the Dark Star" is eligible. Oh shit. I love that. So yeah, the phrase "nerf the Dark Star" that I've just typed in chat is the new keyword for giveaways in chat. That is fucking amazing. Oh, that is too good. That's our new giveaway keyword right there. What have I done? God damn it, man. Fuck. That's too funny. Oh, we are leaning into it now, boys. That's top tier. Fucking keck W's in chat. I love that so much. I don't know why that's so funny. That is hilarious. Oh my word. Alright. Oh shit. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Fucking hell, boys. Alright, let's tier the Dark Star. Let's actually tier this bitch. Oh, good lord, that's too funny. Alright. Nerf the goddamn Dark Star. Fucking hell, boys. That's my new favorite fucking meme to have come out of this channel. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Let's run this Dark Star real quick. So, the Dark Star. If I remember correctly, this thing got the fucking nerf hammer bad already. Alright, here we go. Dark Star S tier alone for making you laugh this easily. Yeah, true. Alright, let's talk, guys. What does the legitimately, where does the Dark Star rank? I want to hear your thoughts. N for Nerf Star, good lord. D tier, D tier, ARC Star. D, E tier isn't worth the ARXs. That's a good point. Are we factoring in how worth it is to actually unlock this thing? Because, eesh. Alright, let's talk Dark Star, okay? Because I'm in two minds about this thing, right? So it's identical, right, to the Pulsar VS1, okay? Identical in a lot of ways. Same reload time. Well, the reload speed is 1.75 seconds if you overheat the weapon, so same reload time there. Same damage, same muzzle velocity, a worse equip time, but that comes with the innate grip that's attached to it. Our horizontal recoil has been brought down by 0.05, sorry, which is pretty sweet for this thing. It was better than the Beetlejuice for one-for-one combat. That is incorrect, Matt, by a significant portion. The Beetlejuice has always been superior as far as one-to-one combat is concerned, based on its damage model alone. Overheat penalty is 1.75 seconds, not the whole reload. No, they've changed it now. I don't think there is a overheat penalty attached to weapons. You know, hang on, let me just double check this now. I believe nowadays there is no overheat penalty for guns. If you overheat the weapon, there's just a blanket reload. I'm pretty sure. Let me just log in and have a look real quick. Because I have the Dark... Do I have the Dark Star? I may need to go on the test server, actually. Yeah, let me jump on the test server real quick. That's actually a good point from Grainend. You can stack so you have the integrated forward grip, and then you can throw the angled forward grip on there as well. That's actually a pretty pog, you know, move right there. Overheat penalty is 1.75 seconds. So if I'm not mistaken, that is actually just a reload now. So let me just double check. Yeah, no more overheat. Yeah, I thought so. I thought that was what was going on there. No more overheating. No more overheat sort of penalties, if you will. What have I got all these Twitter notifications for? been followed by an account named the Failed Actors Club. Don't know if I'm gonna... Like, I feel like I should take that personally. Anyway. Let's have a look, see what it's got. Allow access. Go away. Good. Let me just quickly jump to VR training. Let's test this bitch. Okay, I just got a Liberator kill for some reason. We love that for me. Darkstar. Yep, there's no overheat penalty, it's just the reload. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a win in its favor. I'll give it that. Matt, the damage model for the Darkstar is 698 to 143. So 698 RPM, 143 damage. The Beetlejuice is 750, 143. Here's the thing, guys. The Darkstar is not worse than the Pulsar VS1. It's just not. It comes with a heat mechanic, which can be a blessing. It has the 27 round mag, which is 3 rounds less than the likes of the Pulsar, but with the Pulsar, you're not chaining kills back to back to back anyway. Like, you're getting a kill, reloading, getting a kill, reloading. That's how you play with the Pulsar. So I actually don't consider that to be a huge degradation of this weapon. It's not worth the ARXs. I don't think it's worth it the time you need to spend to unlock it. I think it just goes alongside the Pulsar VS1. It's slightly better, but it's not a whole tier's worth better, in my opinion. Good recoil, but it's just not worth the extra hassle, to be completely honest with you guys. In my opinion. Yeah, I think it belongs in C tier. So Darkstar. Darkstar's too overpowered, nerf the Darkstar. Sorry. UGBL doesn't redeem it. Nope. And you guys will see very soon when we do the S class weapons, UGBLs do not redeem weapons for being shit. Okay, so far, guys, let me go down the tier list. What we've got here at the moment is we'll go from E tier up. So far, in the E tier, we've got the CME. In D tier, we've got the AR100. In C tier, we've got the MG-A1 Arbalest, the Corvus VA55, the Pulsar VS1, and the Darkstar. In B tier, we've got the NC1 Gauss Rifle and the T1 Cycler. In A tier, we've got the Reaper DMR. S tier, we've got the Cycler TRV, the HV45, the GR22, and the TAR. So that's our list so far. So far, that's looking good. So far, I'm happy with that. That's a pretty good fucking list. So far, that's a pretty good list, I'd say. All right then, moving on. Let's get another NS weapon out of the way. You know, I'm just gonna get this piece of shit out of the way right now. Let's just get this over with, and I don't think there'll be any disagreement as to where this thing goes. Right? Can we just put it in the E tier already? DPS great recoil, but it still has a DPS to keep up with the 167 600, but no better recoil. That's not entirely true. I don't believe. Hang on, let me have a look. Give me a sec. Hawthorns. 143 at 698. I mean, it keeps up, but not enough. It still loses 0.2 of a second. It's not worth it. Can we just agree that the AR101 is worse than the AR100 and goes in E tier straight away? Can we just admit to that right now? Do I hear any argument otherwise? There is no way this gun comes even close to being as good, if not better, See, I wouldn't even put this thing as better than the AR-100. I just won't. I've never been killed by this thing. Never. Is it shit? Yeah, mine is asking me if I've just made up a weapon here. What I'm doing is I'm just artificially creating new guns to try and fill out this fucking E tier a little bit more, aren't I? Yeah, no, there's no argument. AR-101 goes directly into E tier, no questions asked. No questions asked, straight there. I can't, guys, I can't show you my desktop. Sorry. It's not even a 167 damage model, it's a 150 damage model. It's the same as the Naginata, but it doesn't come with any of the benefits that come with the Naginata. It's just not worth your time. The recoil's fine, but yeah, it kicks a little heavy. No, not worth it. Alright, moving on. Nice and easy, we got an NS weapon done. Happy days. Let's go back. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, you know what? I want to get another I don't think this... maybe this will be controversial. I don't know if this will be... Actually, no. Let's get controversial. I want to get this out of the way. I want to get this out of the way, and people will know exactly what we're doing as soon as I type out the first 3 letters. Discuss. Let's go. Here we go. This is going to be few and far between. Just the raw hatred from some people about this weapon. Why is this piece of shit in the game? Over-hated, but still D. E, C. C! Fuck, there's some C's coming through here. I haven't seen anything bigger than a C yet. What I find hilarious, and I'm just gonna point this out here. Everyone's claiming, oh, it's painful to be locked to a 5-round burst, so on and so forth. I hope none of you motherfuckers put the Arbalest in the tier that it did. Because if I'm hearing arguments about the Yumi being locked to a 5-round burst, and you're telling me that the Arbalest is, you know, oh, it's locked to a 6-round burst, it's not as bad though. I got to gold with this weapon, it sucks. I get melted by this a lot, but I can't do anything with it. This is a dark, some people love it, most people hate it. You mean more like you mean this is actually a gun, Lamau? That's true, the Arbalest doesn't have the wind up. It isn't shooting when I tell it to. Exactly, right? Exactly. Fuck, I hate this gun with an absolute passion. I really do. What's its firing delay again? Does it have that here? Quick time headshot multiplier, 5-round burst. Isn't it 0.2 of a second or something like that? What's its firing delay, guys? My suffering has jaded it on me. I get the hate, I genuinely, but it is good. It's a burst. Its burst will kill at range. It completely change how you think about it, but if you do, it will reward you. I don't agree with that deck. It's a weapon that... It is literally a weapon that exists to be more painful than what another weapon can achieve in the game, right? Every other burst fire weapon in this game can achieve what this gun can when you factor in the burst delay and do it just as well, if not better. From 150 to 250 ms. So it's a 250 ms refire time. Jesus. Of it needs precision, which isn't popular from low damage to high rate of fire. Coupled with the fact that it's got bad delays, it just feels wrong lane for it. D. Yeah, the Kuwar is way more usable, I agree. Yumi is quite nice with a grenade launcher. It is a quite nice grenade launcher. Yeah. Yumi's just the best grenade launcher in the game, guys. Want to hear my hot take, guys? We have the CME. I have the CME and E tier. I'd rather use the CME. I'd rather use the fucking CME. The very notion of this gun sucks to me. Like, I hate it. The delay absolutely kills it. I'd rather use the CME. I'm being 100% honest. See, I don't agree with that. Firing delays, I hate firing delays in games. No, the CME is the 698, 652, 143 Hawthorns. It's the accurate gun. Compare the stats then. 1000 RPM, 167 model. What's the recoil like? I mean, the recoil's okay. Like, the recoil's good. The recoil has to be good, okay? There is not a, like, everything about this gun has to be good elsewhere. The gun has to be a fucking shining star to make up for the bullshit that it has here, right? But there's just no fucking way. Machine guns, not ARs. What happened to being objective? Not a fan of the Yumi either, though. Well, I am being objective. The firing delay of 0.25 seconds. Let's have a quick look here real quick, alright? So we've got, what is it? It's 167 at 167 at 1000 RPM, right? Which is gonna break this fucking. So that's. Oh, hang on, I've left a zero out there. Oh, that's 2000. So that puts it at 0.3 time to kill, right? The time to kill of this gun is 0.3 of a second. But factor in, as soon as you factor in the, as soon as you factor in the fact that this weapon has a 0.25 second firing delay, and on top of that, give me a second here, 167, that's a 6-shot kill. If you don't get a headshot with this gun, you don't kill in a single burst despite the delay. Nah, this is E tier. I'm sorry. No chance. Nah, fuck this gun. Fuck everything it stands for. NSX Yumi is E tier. It's E tier. It's E tier. I'm sorry. No chance. It doesn't kill in one burst. So if you don't get a headshot with it, you are automatically forced to go through another 0.25 second charge up just to kill a bloke. Nah, fuck that gun. Right at the bottom. It is the worst gun in the game. Fuck that shit right off. I would rather use a mag shot, boys. I'd rather use a mag scatter. A mag scatter than the Yumi. Nah, that gun is terrible. The Railjack is better off with a firing delay because it's a sniper rifle. In this in the world in which you'll be using the Yumi, that'll get you killed. But you're supposed to get headshots with it? I'm sure you fucking are. But even then, you know, that's a 3-shot headshot kill. Assuming 100% accuracy, that does not leave you a lot of window for error. At least with the Arbalest, if you miss and you don't get that 1-shot, like, burst potential, at least you can fucking, you know, make up for that by, you know, just hitting the left click again and firing away. The Yumi, even if you have skill, right? Here's my point, right? Even if you have skill with the Yumi, there are other burst fire weapons in this game that are easier, more convenient, and better and less frustrating to use than the Yumi, right? The Yumi's firing delay, for the mere benefit of getting, like, let's just do this for example here, right? Let me just throw in the headshot multiplier real quickly here. So let's throw in a damage multiplier of 2. That brings it down to a 0.12 second time to kill at max damage range, okay? Add on the plus 2.5 second, you know, time to kill, and we've got ourselves, so yeah, throw on, say the plus 2.5, that brings us to, oh no, it's 0.1, yeah, 0.12. That brings us to 0.37 second time to kill on the Yumi if you get headshots, okay? Now, let's get out this, let's just take, let's take the Vanquisher, right? Another weapon that can and will, 3-shot headshot a target at any distance in this game, right? It has, bear with me here a second, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, its fire rate is 600 rounds per minute, so let's go 200 at... Jeez, that breaks it. That actually breaks the fucking thing right there. 600 rounds per minute. 167 at max. Dude! Oh! The fucking Vanquisher has a 0.2 second time to kill with all headshots out of the gate with no firing delay of 0.25. Even with the Yumi, even if you were to consider the Yumi, with no firing, like with no firing delay, great, it's a great gun. But with a firing delay, this weapon actively performs worse than any other burst fire weapon in the game, hands down. There is no point to using the Yumi. There is absolutely 0 point. It is a weapon built on inconvenience. Fuck it off to E tier and it can fucking stay there. Ah. The NS no Yumi. Yep. Good lord. You are better off literally using anything else in the burst fire category. Yumi mains in shambles. It's a terrible weapon. There is not a single reason that you can use it. 100%. When you compare it against any other weapon in the game, it is trash tier. Fuck it off to the bottom. And you know what? I will make the statistical argument in the video 100%. Yumi mains eat like eating sand, probably. Love that. Absolutely love that. Playing for the second wave? Not yet, Ahsoka, no. Yumi mains are delayed before going into shambles. I love that. That is fantastic. Yumi mains don't know if there's lag or not. The only decent thing in Yumi is its UGBL, and you can put that on other guns. Exactly. Alright, boys. Alright. Enough shitting on the Yumi. Well done. Good effort. We've done well there today. Let's move on. I've made my case. I've made my argument. Fuck the Yumi right off. Let's move on to another NC weapon here today, and let's start off with the... We put the CME in E tier as well, Hot Thorns. CME was E tier. Let's do the NC9 Atross. This is an interesting beast. Nerf the Darkstar. CME is in E tier, 100%. It's staying there too. I will hear no arguments otherwise. The Atross. Let's talk about the Atross here for a second. And we're going to do that thing again where we compare it against the benchmark. The Reaper, okay? Tross is a 200 to 167, so it's still better than the Sword. No, it's not Alpha 11, not by a long shot. So, the Tross, ladies and gentlemen. The Tross is a 200 damage to 167 damage model weapon, but it has a fire rate decrease. The fire rate on this gun is 476 rounds per minute. What that does, do the math here real quickly. Let's take off our damage modifier as we do. Cool. That shaves, wow, hang on a sec, is that right? Okay, it shaves 0.3 of a second. No, 0.03 of a second off the time to kill. That is significant. It's nothing to scoff at. So what does it get for this in return? It does get a slower reload speed. It has a bigger magazine size. However, it does have perfect standing and crouch accuracy when you're standing still and crouching still. But it also has terrible, and I mean terrible, aiming and standing movement accuracy. So yeah, it's good. It's got a decent recoil pattern as well. In fact, no, it's got a pretty significant angled recoil pattern, which is not great. The problem I have with the Atross is that it very much follows suit to, say, the likes of the Pulsar, right? It focuses a lot more on accuracy than it does on actual percentage. It's an NC Corvus C tier variant, change my mind. I would give it a tier higher, Amanto, because it carries that three-shot headshot kill at any distance. The Corvus does not. It's a worse Reaper in my opinion. It's very much a worse Reaper. I don't think it can go C tier. I think it's higher than C tier. Would have been better on the Reaper. It would have been. You're right, Deck. It would have been better on the Reaper. So I'm going to say, all things considered, ladies and gentlemen, I think this goes... No, lower than A, Alpha. 100% lower than A. It's not as good. I'm sorry, it's not as good as a Reaper. The Reaper sits in A tier. It's not as good as a Reaper. I would give it a low B. Yeah, I think I agree. I think it's going to go to low B. So NC9 Atross. It's a low B weapon. Yeah, it's just a worse Reaper. So what is the point of the Atross then? Yeah, why? Yeah, exactly. The carbine list starts at the top of the assault rifle list from Chris. Lol, love that. I don't know, the assault rifles are pretty fucking pog in this game. Hell, chat, if you're all nice enough, then maybe we could commence filming the tier list after we finish building it. If we finish building, we're actually making good progress. We have not got a lot of weapons left to go. All right then. We did it. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. It does go a long way to supporting the channel. If you would like to support us further, please consider a channel membership. Channel memberships do go a long way in, helping us do what we do here, especially for these video projects in particular that do take hundreds of hours to make. Literally hundreds of hours to make. In fact, you know what? I might even show you guys at some point. Can I dox myself by doing this? No, I cannot. Can I? Is my name here anywhere? Don't think it is. Don't think it is. No, we should be good. Here we go. YouTube video designs. Planetside 2. Carbine tier list. Okay. I'm going to show you guys, just for a moment, how much fucking work goes into these goddamn videos, right? Just for a moment. Okay? Let's just... So, those wondering just how much work goes into these fucking videos, right? Cool, so this was my... I don't think you guys can see anything here that's going to get me in trouble. No, we're good. So, this right here is my image gallery alone for the carbine tier list, okay? So, for one, I have had to take a screenshot of every single carbine in the game and then cut it out in Photoshop. So that's these assets that you're seeing here, right? That is the source file for every single image you see of the carbine in the video, right? So that's that one there. 24 degrees and cloudy, too much. TMI. So that's what you see. That's part one, right? We got all these fucking folders. That's part one. Then part two is building the recoil graphics. So then what I did is I go to the VR training room and fire every single gun at the wall at around about a 15, I think it's a 10 meter, oh, what's my range? I think it's a 10 meter range. So I take a gun and I fire it at the wall and record the bullet impact points for every single bullet that impacted, okay? So that's part two. Part three, after we've built the tier list, is actually building the fucking graphics, which means going into Photoshop and doing a stats page, taking the weapon cutout and taking the recoil graphic and collating the stats for every single gun. And then, after we've done that, I build the tier sort of, you know, images. So, for every single tier, we've got to do up an image for each gun appearing in order of what we want. And there's, you know, an image for each one. And, you know, it ends up being, you know, 5 to 6, maybe, well, sort of between 2 and 8, you know, sort of, you know, images per tier. So, what I'm saying here, guys, is that this right here is what a tier list video looks like behind the scenes. And this is why it takes so fucking long to make them. This is why. I literally have to get a cutout for every single goddamn gun in this game. I have to go into the in-game, like, I don't have these images already. I've got to go into the game, screenshot the gun, cut it out, and then call it a day out there. Like, it is a fucking monstrosity of a process. So yeah, that should hopefully give you guys a bit of context as to why these videos take absolutely forever to make. And I hope you understand that. I hope you understand that that's what goes into it, because it is fucked. I'll make sure I don't want to dox myself here, so we just ditch that. Cool. Wish I had that amount of time to do video editing. I don't have the time. I just lose sleep every fucking day. Every fucking day I just lose sleep. Lies, they take you 10 minutes, mate. Very funny, JC. No, I've not, Nick. Your content is too expensive to make and it's not what draws much views. I don't care, it's what I like to do. And tier list content, like high quality content, definitely draws in views if you can get it right. Like, you know, the likes of, like, funny moment content out there definitely draws in the views, right? You got people like Soviet Womble who put hours upon hours into his fucking videos. If I get the time, I will, Nick. I can't guarantee anything, to be quite frank. I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man. That video was weeks ago. Wait to have a wife and children? Try then. Well, yeah, I've always said I will do what I want to do, and you know, when wife and children come along, I'm hoping one day I can make this my full-time job. But you know, that's a whole nother kettle of fish. Anyway, am I playing the BattleBit playtest? Maybe. I've got a mate who's having his birthday tonight, and the playtest starts for me tonight, so we'll see how we go. Oh, I know Meme-Edit Soldier. I've been doing them lately too. Appreciate the offer though. Alright, let's get back to the tier list. Next gun. Let's go to TR again, and let's do the fucking Saber 13. Saber 13 is good. The Saber 13 is fucking good. I really like the Saber 13. I'm gonna grab the weapon card out. There we go. Have you thought about hiring an editor to spread out the workload? I can't afford an editor, AG. I never will be able to afford an editor. So I like doing things myself, but where's the money coming from, bro? I just can't justify an editor. It's release PS2 is gonna have a run for its money when it comes out. I agree, Varax. I appreciate it, by the way, mate. Very kind words. All right, for the goddamn Saber 13. JC, I hate this thing. Burst hertz rate of fire. I disagree, man. So let's talk about the Saber 13 here. So the Saber 13 is a 167 to 600 RPM, which yes, does hurt it a little bit. However, the Saber has a 0.75 times first shot recoil multiplier. So for every, and it fires two round bursts, right? So legitimately, every time you click the trigger, every first shot of your burst is going to actually, like, you know, reduce the recoil by a significant margin. This thing can reach out and clap people like nobody's business. Only drops 1 damage tier over range, which is sweet. 30 round magazine size. Let's have a look at the tier list. What have we got everything? What have we got everywhere else? It's very, very nice. It's very, very nice. Is it... Okay. Is it better than the Darkstar, the Pulsar, the Corvus, and the Arbalest? Hands down. Yeah, it most certainly is, Hot Thorns. The Saber fucking tops out against the Arbalest. Like, against the Arbalest, this thing is an amazing beast. It's at least a B. There's no denying that, in my opinion. I would say I'd prefer to use it over the Truss. And here's the problem, right? Would I take it over the Gauss Rifle, or would I take it over the T1 Cycler? You know what? I'm just thinking, right? Now that I have the entire TR arsenal at my fingertips, would I take the Cycler over the TAR? No. Because the TAR is just a more aggressive cycler, it fits the bill better. Fuck. High B, low A, if anything. No soft point ammo and a pretty slow reload. That is true. Its reload speed is pretty trash. For a burst fire weapon, the reload speed is god awful. I will give you that. Yeah, I disagree. The Cycler, I think the Cycler's got better... Sorry, not the Cycler, the... Hang on, am I getting my guns right here? The Cycler TRV... Sorry, no, the TAR has much, much better skill ceiling, comparatively speaking. Oh, it's definitely better than the Arby. I think the Saber exchanges with the T1 Cycler, I think. I would put them as sort of competing with each other, quite frankly. For different reasons. The T1 Cycler is just your good B tier. You know, the more I'm looking at this, I think Remember, hot thorns, underbarrel grenade launchers and shotguns don't really count. Like, don't really account for this sort of thing that often. We don't consider that much. Chat, I'm gonna make a deal with you. I'm gonna make a deal with you, chat. I will put the tier 1 cycler in A tier, but the Saber goes with it. That's the deal. The cycler goes A, because I've been thinking about it more. That damage model on the cycler is pretty top tier. But the Saber, it is probably one of the, it is the Saber before another weapon. No, you don't need the attachment slow Hawthorne. You don't. You do not. Pre-Arsenal update, the Saber was brilliant. Post-Arsenal update, the Saber is even better. Simple as that. Saber got better with attachments, man. So if we're going to argue attachments, Saber's better as a result. The Saber benefited so much more from the Arsenal update than the Cycler did with the heavy barrel. Beg to fucking differ. Okay, the Saber and the Cycler are both A tier now. Yeah, the Yumi got mentioned at all. That's its fucking, yeah, exactly. That's its fucking reward, I agree. Boom, okay. The Saber 13 and the T1 Cycler are now A tier. I think that's fair. Yep, boom, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Cool. Alright then, very, very, very content with that one there. Let's move on. Put the Gauss Rifle higher. The more I think about it, I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm in two minds about that Gauss Rifle. I gotta keep in mind where we're placing everything. Again, let's remember, guys, A tier is meta. A tier is the meta weapons, the weapons that you see all the time. The S tier are the special meta weapons. Let's make sure we're being objective here. As this list builds itself out, we'll go from there. All right, let's go on to the VS. Let's get out again. You know what? Let's stay on the tune of burst weapons here. Okay. I would call the Saber meta. It is one of the best burst fire rifles in the game. It's always been one of the best burst fire weapons in the game, 100%. Alright, the VEA Lacerta, the Vanu Sovereignty's latest burst fire weapon. Whew. Nick, that's an entirely different ranking system, brother. We don't have a criteria for that. I can't start doing that. That's an entirely different ranking system. Okay. The Lacerta. It's a three-round burst weapon. 167 before 10 meters, 125 after 90 meters. Force burst delay. There is no burst delay on the Lacerta. Nah, there's no... Well, again, I can't start objectively comparing things, Nick, if I don't have a criteria to compare against, right? That's not how this works. That's not how this works. We've already got our criteria. We've already gone over it at the start of the stream. The Lacerta. It is a very serviceable weapon. What's its first shot multiplier? See, it's got an aggressive first shot multiplier. I've got to keep that in mind. I would say the Lacerta is below the Vanquisher, and it's definitely below the Saber as well. The Lacerta, it does not have a delay. Hang on a sec, I'm jumping online now. I don't think that's right, Spondy. I don't think that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna go shoot it in the range right now. I'm pretty sure this gun does not have a delay on it. There's no delay on the unless something's changed, there is no delay on the Lacerta. I am sure of this. It's on the wiki? Where? I see no delay listed here. Delay between shots. I must be going blind. I genuinely can't see this. Oh, hang on. Though design of 200 millisecond delay between bursts. Right. Let's have a look at this thing. Sorry. Now I see what you mean. Yep. No, now I see what you mean. You guys have got me there. I want to make one thing clear too, guys. Everything above C tier is serviceable. D and E tier is where things are bad. Okay, that's different. Okay, let me just grab out Lacerta. Where is it? Perfect. That fire delay is fucking negligible. That is absolutely negligible. That fire delay. I'll be real with you guys. Hang on, let's just switch to in-game for a second here. Yo, Boozer! Gifting out 5 memberships to the community. Brother, appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you, dude. Boozer, Pog champ, my man. Pog champ. Let's go full screen. No, full screen window, sorry. There we go. Boozer, cheers for punching that out, brother. Very, very kind. That is nothing, chat. Like, that fire delay is fucking nothing. I don't think that's worth considering, honestly. E-Ray, James, Chris, Zach, all getting memberships there. Guys, GG's. Amazing. Congratulations on your memberships. Something until your target moves. I mean, I beg to fucking differ. Even in moving, I've never had an issue using this gun. I mean, look at that. Like, that's before attachments. Let's throw some attachments on this thing here. Sure, why not? Yep, forward grip. High velocity ammo. Boom. Alright. Even with the forward grip, there's zero, I mean, legitimately zero in the way of fucking, you know, recoil, like horizontal recoil here. See, I can even grab, I mean, I can even grab out a fucking 3.4x and start, like, you know, just blasting away, like. Now, for comparison's sake, go over to the fucking Saber, which is in A tier now, by the way. The Saber is in A tier. Combat medic. Saber 13. Heavy barrel. There, this thing can equip the heavy barrel and an angled grip. Actually, let's be fair, let's throw on a 3.4x. We'll shake you. Mind you, I am using a, hang on, I'm using an angled grip. Actually, you don't need the angled grip on this gun. Hang on, what am I doing here? Let's throw on the forward grip, because the angled grip is just not required at all. Yeah, I'd say the angled grip is actually... Sorry, the regular forward grip is better to run on the Saber. Yeah, the angled grip is too much wiggle, I agree. And it already, like, this weapon already, like, reduces its horizontal kick. Sorry, its first shot multiplier down and up. You don't need it. I'll be real, the Lacerta does give the Saber a run for its money, honestly, genuinely speaking. New subs, very kind of you, Boozer. How are you doing, mate? Even when I'm like strafing, the accuracy on this thing is fantastic. Mind you, I am using heavy barrel right now. I mean, look at this thing. This thing just fucking melts. I genuinely don't think that the delay is a deal breaker. Oh, glitching the game out. Yeah, look, I'm with chat. I don't think the Lacerta is as good as the Saber. The delay isn't a deal breaker, but it does hurt it. Like, you can definitely tell the difference when you use a weapon with no delay on it, right? Like, there's definitely a difference that's feelable here. Alright, yep, I've made my call. Lacerta is going to go in high B tier. It's better than the likes of some of the other burst fire weapons in the game, by a significant margin. Yeah, Lacerta is high B tier. Amazing. I think our good friends over at the you know, at the TR side are getting the better deal when it comes to burst fire weapons. Well, that is until our next contender comes into play. Let's talk about the next one, guys. Let's talk about our good friend, the MGR A1 Vanquisher. Let's do the Vanquisher here. This thing is based as shit. The Vanquisher is based, okay? Saber B, but that's my doctrine and experiences. Yeah, sorry, Hot Thorns, not how that's gonna go. S tier, baby. Vanquisher is either A or S tier for sure. Vanquisher is wife tier. Vanquisher is S, ridiculously high skill rewards. One burst headshot at any range, defo S. Let's talk about this thing. So, there is a refire delay on this gun of 0.2 seconds. We know that. It has good accuracy, especially if you're crouched aiming while still. There is a recoil angle at play here. Let's, you know, I'm gonna have to log in again. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm gonna have to log into this shit again. Yeah, I don't know about S yet. S is high on that list, boys. It's like the Vanquisher is not going any lower than an A, okay? I want to make that abundantly clear. What's in S right now? So far we have the TAR, the GR22, the HV45, and the Sackler TRV. And I imagine the likes of some other weapons will be going in there soon. Fuck, deck raises a good point. Is it better than the Reaper? Guys, remember the Reaper was our gatekeeper. The Reaper was our gatekeeper. Is the Vanquisher a whole tier better than the Reaper? I don't know if it is. That is a fucking tall order. I think by stating that it is a bit of a, you know, hey, how you going, to be honest. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? MGR. I'm going blind here. There it is, the Vank. Alright, I'm not going to run any attachments for now. So obviously, 3-shot headshot. Fuck, it is good, isn't it? It is so good. You can run extended mags on it to jam it up to... Yep. You would not run either of these on this gun, honestly, I don't think. Oh, chat's right, the fucking... Saber rounds also let you, or Saber rounds also take 10% of your weapon's effective rate of fire out of the picture, which is a big call to make. That's going to significantly impact all of your time to kill stats. I'm not a huge fan of Saber rounds. I'm really not. They're a niche. Fuck me, this is good. All right, let me get a feel for the. Oh, I hate this. Let me get a feel for the Reaper again. Reaper with, yeah, you can only run a compensator on it. Forward grip, there we go, accuracy build. Oh. Isn't it a Lacerta clone with better... No, it's got better damage as well. The Lacerta can't 3-shot headshot a target at any range. The Vanquisher can. Oh my god. I could care less for the underbarrel shotgun. An underbarrel shotgun is not an addition to the weapon. Like, you're better off using a forward grip or something on the fucking Reaper for sure. I'm gonna play then over the state of the game right now on topic. Have you already looked at the tar? We have indeed, Glanch, and welcome to the stream, by the way, brother. I must have missed your message earlier. We have looked at the tar. It ranked at S. Oh, damn it, that's the wrong gun. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think they're interchangeable. I really do. I think the Vanquisher hits a certain niche, and I feel like the Reaper hits the other. I genuinely believe that you're better off, like, you could use either one of these guns depending on the situation you're in and the playstyle you're running, and you would do just as well with one or the other, honest to God. S-Tar is based. Hope you're doing well. Most certainly am, mate. Hope you're doing well as well. Yep, no, okay, I've made my mind up. I reckon Vanquisher and Reaper DMR are equal. They're in A tier together. MGR-A1 Vanquisher. They just exchange. They literally exchange in use case, in feasibility, that sort of thing. Yep. So that's gonna be the plan, I think, there. Let's go. Good shit. Good shit, boys. That's the Vanquisher in as well. We are smashing through this list. Let's move on to the TR, where I think our next weapon of choice. Hey, Pengy! How's it doing, brother? I do remember playing you from BattleBit 2, man. You're an absolute machine, dude. You're an absolute machine, brother. GG's on the games. Thanks for stopping by. Keen to see you in the next playtest, dude. Cool. Moving on. We're smashing through this. Checking whether I can make it into S tier. Basically, speaking of, this will be one that I know catches some heat. Let's talk about the Torque 9. The Torque 9. My understanding is that this thing is an absolute fucking machine. Let's do some math here real quick, boys. Well, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Let's hear it, guys. Torque 9, where's it land on the tier list? I actually need to go take a piss. So, what I'll get you guys to do, I'm gonna quickly change our text. Start discussing Torque 9 in chat, and I'll be right back. And after that, we'll do a giveaway as well. But don't go away, guys. Be right back. Oh, fucking hell, I'm sticking to my seat again. Jesus. Ah, piss, boys. Ah, piss. Ah. The chair stream, baby, let's go! Alright. So, what have I missed here? Holy crap. Best gun in the game with impact ammo, easy S. Oh, that's a tall order. It literally has a lower TTK than the TAR. Yep. It's a beast since the buff. Balls. A, impact ammunition is a laser with it. Torque is an all-round killer bay. A, low S, high A. Just falls short in the DPS forgiveness. A or B. A equal to Reaper. A K cap? Nope. Nope. I will never rank up a gun on K cap ammunition alone. No fucking way. K cap? Mm-mm. Oh dear. 4 headshots at any range is OP. Share stream. S tier, easy recoil, better accuracy than the T1 Cycler with 0 fall damage fall off without the impact ammo. Snappy as fuck reload. Best TR assault rifle in my opinion. Stop the cap. It's giving yourself a handicap. It literally is. Alright, let's do the math, as we always do on this channel. So, 125 to 857. Let's remember, guys, the baseline time to kill in this game for effectiveness, it's anywhere between 0.445 and between 0.45 and 0.5. 125 at 857. So about 0.5 second time to kill. So not too bad. It's on the higher end of the meta, but it is still, I'd say, within the meta. So I can run the 125 at all ranges. We know this with its ammunition type, impact ammo. but it reduces the weapon's magazine size by 6. So that's a factor, guys. That's a fucking factor, okay? I want to make that abundantly clear. With the torque, if you take impact ammunition to make the weapon consistent in all ranges, that's good and all. But by doing so, you shave away a significant amount of killing potential with a gun that takes a lot of bullets to kill, mind you. This is a weapon that, okay, when you've got weapons that are high in the rate of fire department and low in the damage model, it takes more bullets to kill, obviously. Noting average user accuracies, typically you're going to be expending a lot more of your magazine to get the job done. Now, the reload is not too bad here, yes, but it does hurt your ability to be more flexible with killing more targets per mag. That is just the truth. Now, the recoil is fantastic, okay? There is absolutely no denying that. It's very reliable recoil pattern. It's very, very good. It has a competitive time to kill, but does it break S tier? I don't think it does. 6 bullets is only 1 more kill at best. You're assuming a 100% accuracy there, Spondy. It may be the difference between you getting, you know, going from 1 kill to 2 kills per mag, right? In my opinion. Which again is 1 more kill at best, but that can be the difference between life and death. Enhance it when it can already do great. Attachment, guys, let's make this abundantly clear. Attachments are important, yes, but we're not basing the weapon entirely off of attachments. That's just not how it works. You know. And no damage fall off is good, but no damage fall off is only good when you're dealing with a very good time to kill. I just don't see this weapon being as good. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong. Like, A tier makes it meta. Let's just make that clear. A tier is meta. Keeping in mind, when the torque goes against the GR22, when the torque goes against the HV45, it will lose. It will lose 100%. Even still, 1112 with 857 RPM is still better than... No, it is not the sand. What? Oh shit, hang on. It's not really. Yeah, guys, let's make this abundantly fucking clear. Utility does not equal good. We're talking about the weapon's ability to perform here. I honestly think S tier is a bit too generous for this gun, I'll be real. And we may revisit it. Because even the Cycler, I think, beats it out. Let me have a look. 143 at 750. I've got that wrong, haven't I? Oh yeah, I have. The Cycler beats this thing out in the time to kill space. But I'd say Baron, that's a perfect world scenario, right? As ranges extend, as combat ranges extend, so does your likelihood of missing a target, 100%. Cone of Fire is a thing, you know, stuff like that. At that point, you're still arguing the best case scenario. Best case scenario does not exist outside of that range. And in the 1v1 department, it beats other guns. Sorry, other guns beat it. Statistically, other guns beat it. It's good, don't get me wrong. Where's the high phones go? It's one of the best. Keep it that time to kill. Oh, I get you now. Yeah, I get you now. And that is something definitely in its favor. I agree, 100%. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, the Torque's going in A tier. The Torque. It's another one. It's going to be another one of those gatekeeper weapons, I think. Another weapon that just sort of holds the bar, right? Cool. All right then, Torque 9 in A tier. I think that's absolutely accurate. But Spondy, the point being, okay, I hit headshots with the Torque 9, that's all well and good. If I do the same with any other weapon that performs greater than it in the DPS department anyway, I still win. You see, Hot Thorns, I'm just going to come out and say it. That is a fucking travesty of an attachment combination, brother. I'm sorry. That is tragic. That is a travesty. It has a faster 4-shot headshot than any other AR at any range. Oh shit, hang on. Spondy's got a point. Hang on, Spondy has a point. Fuck. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, guys. Spondy has a very, very fair point here. Alright, give me a minute then. That's a very, very good point. So we've got what? 845 and 857. That's 143. So damage multiplier of times 2, that's 0.22. And I've done that wrong, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Spondy, my time to kill calculator is coming up with an identical time to kill. It must be within, like, you know, the 1,000th of a second. It is a difference. But fuck, it's pretty negligible. Versus the tar. 143 to 845. It is a negligible difference. And by the way, if you're, again guys, you can't argue with me that this gun is capable of scoring the optimal time to kill at 50 meters. Yes, it's accurate, but you can't consistently score 4-shot headshot kills at 50 meters. More accurate than the tar. Yeah, I mean, true, yes, but the tar also has the 0.75 times ADS movement speed. Orange does tar lose the 4 headshots? Guys, okay. Let's just stop this for a moment, okay? On a weapon with an 857 rounds per minute fire rate, and a cone of fire bloom, by the way, if I may add, of 0.05, and with, you know, cone of fire accuracies that aren't the best in the game, right? You will not be hitting the optimal 4-shot headshot kill at those extended distances. It's just not going to happen. Within 20 meters, I give you that. Now, in relation to the tar, I don't actually know when it loses that. So let's go. Tar, I think, is 143. Tar is 143 to 1112, I think. So let's go the tar. Let's actually mathematically work this out, okay? Oh, sorry, no, I'm getting this wrong. The tar is 800 rounds per minute. My apologies. Okay, so irregardless of that, Sorry, the TAR loses 0.01 of... Sorry, I got this wrong. Let me just clarify this. The TAR is 0.01 second of a time to kill difference between the torque and the headshot ratio in close quarters. Okay, 0.01 of a second. 100th of a second, right? The TAR is a 100 minimum damage. Good point. Let me grab that in there, throw that in at, what is it? At 60 meters. So very, very, yeah, very, very short range. I take that point. So, bullet to kill, 5. So let's start throwing some damage numbers in here. Let's just go 40 meters, 30 meters, oh, nope. 30. 33. Okay. The TAR loses its 4-shot headshot kill range at 31 meters. So 31 meters, the TAR loses its 4-shot headshot range. Now, obviously, yes, with the torque, you can keep that for a long period of time, right? I get that. I take your point 100%. With the TRV, which is the gun we were comparing, so let's, like the gun that I was using the wrong rate of fire for, so let's just go 845, what's its ranges? Okay, so the TRV will lose its range at the exact same time, right? No, all good. Frit, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. So let's just take the fucking example here. I'm pretty sure I've just jumped on the live server too by accident. Oh no, I'm on the test server. Good. Let's jump onto my TR character. Let's argue the point here, okay? Because I don't think this golden opportunity of 4-shot headshots is consistent at 31 meters. Oh, that's Esamir. Whoops. I think we're sort of clutching at straws at that point, if I'm being honest. We are training. Now, I like to consider myself a pretty good shooter, okay? I'm a pretty solid shooter, all things considered here. So if we take... where is it? The torque. And let's throw the attachments on there that I would normally run. So I would personally run height, heavy barrel, forward grip, and the impact ammo. Boom, as per requested. So 31 meters is 20, 30. That's 31 meters there. Let me try that again. Like, okay, now for argument's sake, I'll run the compensator. 20, go to 30. What are your stats, Hotthorn? So yes, you can score pretty consistently here at this distance. Most certainly can. Like that initial kick definitely does not help you at all. Throw on the 1x, as you guys have said to do so. So that's 30 meters there. That guy was already damaged. But the point I'm making, guys, is that the argument that, oh, just get the optimal TTK at that range, it doesn't exist. You are, at that point, cone of fire is having an impact. The first shot kick is going to definitely throw you off initially. Like at 31 meters. Now, I also digress. The TAR is going to be much harder to achieve this at that distance too, don't get me wrong. But the argument that the perfect headshot sort of, you know, kill distance extends out to this range is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Advanced forward grip will only make it worse. Because that'll just accent that'll just accent your yeah, so obviously at that range, yeah, the TAR's not hitting that. I get that. But the argument that people are making that, oh, you can still hit the optimal TTK at 31 meters. No, you fucking can't. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. This gun obviously can't reach that far. I'd say 20 meters is probably your maximum range that the TAR will ever hit. But here I am with a 0.75 times ADS movement speed. It just, yeah. It doesn't exist. The optimal setting that people are talking about just doesn't fucking exist. The suppressor does nothing to the car, as far as accuracy is concerned. The suppressor does nothing for recoil. Oh, I thought I took that suppressor off then. Suppressor kills the tar? No, it doesn't. Why does the suppressor kill the tar? It does nothing to the tar. I mean, it silences the burst. Do with that, but. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Damage range, though? I mean, how many... Okay, real talk. Let's be fucking real for a second here. Again, at this distance, at 30 meters, I can score, technically, statistically speaking, the same amount of damage with the tar as I can in the head to the torque, right? Exact same distance, right? The headshot difference in time to kill here between the torque and the tar in CQC is negligible in difference. Negligible. It's a negligible difference in headshot in the optimal headshot time to kill value. Yes, that optimal headshot time to kill value extends out beyond the distance of tar, but by the time you're reaching that distance, you're not hitting it anyway. You're just not. It doesn't exist. And a weapon having more does not equally automatically make it like a better in the tier list. Oh, you're right. Science is a good point. It does reduce your damage range, but again, with a tar, again, I'm not gonna be reaching out beyond 20 meters anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry to do this to you, but the torque's staying in A tier. It's just not going up. The argument about optimal time to kills and optimal flexibility. It yeah, no, it's just not fucking worth it. If the TRV is S, then the torque has to be as well. You're losing one bullet for body shots. So much more controllable recoil and vastly better range, faster reloads. I'm logging in again. Let's go have a look at the TRV. Appreciate anti-hell. Welcome, dude. Shit, that's live. Whoops, that's the live server. Better any range? It doesn't though. It fucking doesn't though. It doesn't, boys. The TRV, the torque is not automatically better in every range. It's fucking not. The tar has the 0.75 times ADS movement speed. It has better damage to body shots if you can't hit the headshots. The tar is better in that perspective. To say that the torque is just better everywhere else is factually incorrect. Factually. Your bias is showing. That's all I'm saying. In CQC with headshots, the torque beats the tar by 0.01 second. The tar can easily come in with, you know, its movement speed and out position the other opponent as well. Let's get the TRV out and have a look at that real quickly. That's also a good point. Rain is right. 143 is better against heavies and healing. That's also a very fucking valid point. So let's go. Or let's cycle a TRV. Forward grip. soft point, and a 1x. That's the wrong scene. There we go. Oh, what the fucking shit? There we go. Okay. Hang on a sec. Just one moment, please. Let me just try this again with the torque. With a compensator too. Forward grip, soft point, and a 1x. A like for like comparison. Let's throw on the impact ammo. Guys, it's good. But it's not S. It's not S. The TRV is giving the fucking torque a run for its money. Honest to God. At that distance, the TRV is very much giving the torque a run for its money. Let's just... It's legitimately giving it a run for its money, dude. Out to 31 meters. The torque will start outperforming out to 40 and 50 meters, I get that. But burst more, not gonna lie. But, okay, Spondy, once again, brother, once we start getting bursting into the equation, we lose the optimal time to kill. So let's say if I burst. The TRV does have better ADS recoil, yes, 100%. Fuck, that first shot multiplier is terrible, holy crap. Actually, I need a sight, jeez, I can't see shit, can't I? I can't see fucking shit. That's the thing, Spondy, like, the point about going for optimal settings means that we have to be running, like, we have to consider the fact that if you're bursting, you suddenly lose the optimal measurement. In fact, the TRV is probably even better when you don't burst, so that first shot multiplier is pretty rough on this thing. I don't have the stats page up. Can anyone look up Can anyone quickly look up the stats page for the torque and see what its first shot multiplier is real quickly, if you don't mind? So let's go ahead and grab the torque again. What's its first shot multiplier? Anyone got that on hand? Boom, boom, impact, and let's just burst the fuck out of this thing. Times. See, that's up there. 2.5 times is high, guys. And yeah, it does well, but... Like, don't get me wrong, guys. The torque is good. It is good. I just don't think it beats out the Reaper. The 125 damage model really puts it below, I think. I really believe that. Thank you to all of our members, by the way, who are continuing on. Appreciate it, guys. I just don't think this thing, like, yeah, it's good, and the consistency at all ranges is fantastic. But again, the argument that you're going to be hitting 4-shot headshots out to an extended distance doesn't beat this thing. Nah, the torque stays in A. I've made my mind up. We're sticking it there. We've been on that weapon for too long, damn it! I can't believe that was the most controversial weapon. Holy crap. Sorry. Yeah, no, it stays there. It stays there. I have not been presented the evidence to tell me it goes to A tier. To S tier, sorry. Okay. We've done a few of them, Dragon Link, yeah. So we've just done a TR weapon, now we're going to go back to a VS weapon. What haven't we done yet for the VS? We haven't done the, what is it? Where is it? The Terminus? Yeah, here we go, the Terminus. Let's talk about the Terminus VX-9, guys. That's our next gun of choice. Cammy the Baddie. How's it going, Illegal Alien? From Salvia Space. Love that name, man. Alright, Terminus VX-9, boys. AS, what do we think? Truth be told, the Terminus fits a very similar build to that of the Torque. Doesn't have the bite, the HV, but it's still a damn good gun. I think, honest to God, I think the Terminus and the Torque are very much in the same belt. The Terminus is just a Torque in the 143 damage category. That's my thought. That's my thinking. Excellent recoil. God, A tier is stacked in this list. Yeah, Terminus VX-9 is going in A tier as well. Boom, done. I'm happy with that. That's a very, very good picking. Yeah. And it's also above average reload speed, that is true. 698 rounds per minute on a 143 damage model gun is very, very good. 1.75 second time, you know, reload time as well. That is sweet, dude. That is, you know, we're loving that action. Yeah, I'm happy with that for sure. Okay, cool. Another gun done. Let's move back to NS for a minute here, and let's do. Yeah, let's just get NS out of the way here real quickly. We haven't done the Araxian weapons yet either. We need to do those. We haven't done the Araxian weapons. We haven't done the burst weapons. We haven't done the S weapons. In fact, I think everything else besides that is done. Oh, we haven't done the Carnage. Interesting. Carnage, Cypher, Torque, Arbalest. Alright, we've got a few more guns to go. Shit, I'm getting tired though. Nerf the Darkstar? We've done the Darkstar. We did the Darkstar, that's right. Alright, let's move on to the NS weapons. We're going to do the NS11A next. Where do we think the NS11A pits itself, boys? The NS11A. Let's hear it for the NS11A. Oh, this one's going to be controversial. B, B, S. C or B? A, B, B, B. Highest B, gatekeeper for A. Ooh, that's a good shout, actually. E-Ray, I agree with that. Yep, so let's have a look at this gun. And we put another gun somewhere. Hang on. Pulsar, Darkstar, Corvus, Arbalest, AR100. The AR100, I think, was just the worst. Yeah, just the worst NS11A. Look, the NS11A is interesting, right? Because it brings the standard, like, you know, 652 RPM, 143 damage model, which is not great. It's really not that good. It also has a weird left-hand side kick, which is a bit strange for a gun in this game. Most guns kick to the right, so to see a left-hand kick is a little bit alienating, to be honest. But that 0.75 times ADS movement speed is great. The 2-second short reload is great. 0.22 vertical recoil, 0.2 horizontal kick with a horizontal tolerance of 6. 0.6, sorry. Now, most guns kick to the right, I believe, Baron. I believe. Memory serves me correctly. Yeah, I would argue This is definitely up there. I would say this is a gatekeeper for B. The CME... Nah, Hotthorns, get out of here. The CME is better than this thing. Dude, the CME is an E tier. What? No fucking chance, dude. Absolutely no... Hotthorns, you tweaking, bro. You tweaking. Fucking hell. No way. Does the ADS movement move from E to B? It's not even an E. It was never... It was a C. I think this gun is a perfect C tier gun. Moving up to B tier thanks to its movement. Doesn't the CME have 0.75? If it does, it doesn't save it. It's still crap. I think it does. I think you're right. I think the CME did get that benefit. I'm still seeing it as a 0.5 times ADS movement speed on the... Hang on, let's have a look. Let's jump in game and have a quick look. You're also remembering the... Let's also remember one thing here as well, guys. The fucking... So the CME is the exact same reload time as the NS11A. But the NS11A gets another 5 rounds in the mag. What's our accuracy stats here? CME, NS11A. CME. So they share the same accuracy stats. I'm going to VR. Hang on. Where is it? CME. Yeah. Okay, and then NS11A. Nah, the CME does not have a fucking 0.75 times ADS movement multiplier. It does not. I just tested it in VR. Let me just get all the attachments off this thing, and I'll show you guys. So... This is a... Oh, hang on. So this is a CME, attachmentless, right? That's it moving. If we go to the NS11A, no attachments. Oh, hang on. Fuck, now I'm confused. Hang on a second. God damn it. Did I actually have... Oh, fuck, what? Hang on, why are the attachments automatically... Hang on a minute. Hang on, I might be wrong here. Why are the attachments automatically coming back? Alright. Take note of that. Take note of that. And then move to this. Oh no, god yeah. That's a fucking clear difference. Yeah, NS11A has it. Yeah, no, god no. The NS11A wins by a significant margin. It's not the same. That is much faster, I'm pretty sure. Is that faster? I can't tell. Oh, Hotthorns, get out of here with that 6x, dude. The 6x means nothing for this gun. No, that is fucking slower. No. It is not the same. The CME does not have it. Get a stopwatch? No, I can see it, dude. I can absolutely see that. Let's just go there. And let's grab out the NS11A again. Sure, we'll get the gold version this time. It is noticeably fucking different. Noticeably fucking different. There is, like, that is faster. That's way slower. And the CME, yeah, sure. The recoil on it is fantastic. And I'm able just to fucking blap away like nobody's business, but honest to God. Let's throw on the forward grip. Let's throw on the heavy barrel accordingly. I would argue that the CME only gets really good when you throw the heavy barrel on there. And if you throw the heavy barrel on a CME versus how you throw it on an NS11A, the NS11A, you can still at least, like, you know, engage it. And again, on top of that, guys, remember this much, right? 99% of your engagements in this game are going to be happening within this sort of 20 to 30 meter mark. Very rarely do you extend out beyond that far unless you've actually got a battle rifle or a sniper rifle. And turning a fucking CME into a battle rifle where you've only got 125 damage up your belt, I promise you, anyone worth their salt will just be running one of these fucking things, like an Arbalest, or, you know, well, not even an Arbalest, like a Vandal, or a fucking, you know, or you know, what's the other guns? I'm having such a huge brain fart right now. Like, all the other, like, sniper rifle equivalents in the game, like the Daimyo, the fucking, what else? You know, Phantoms, Phase Shifts, Nixus, like, anyone at this distance here will just be running these, right? At those distances where the CME, yes, does beat out against the fucking, you know, NS11A, this will be what's happening to you. While I'm getting plinked away and getting hit like, you know, hit like mad from a gun that's dealing 125 damage, I'm out here two-shotting you in the head. Like, come on, man. Like, again, recoil is all well and good, guys, but recoil in the assault rifle game when you're only dealing 125 damage at maximum distance only gets you so far, right? It genuinely only gets you so far. At this distance, you're being outclassed by everyone running something with a heavier damage payload, regardless of recoil. And if somebody with a better damaging weapon can control the recoil better than you can, fuck it. Move shots easier. I mean, what we got? 540 meters per second? Sure, that's a fair point, but I guarantee you anyone worth their salt using a, you know, a DMR or a battle rifle will just be able to counteract that easily. It's game over. Just doesn't happen. And at that range, you've also got cone of fire coming into play, and sure, I can burst like mad, but that's just, again, further impacting my lacking ability to, you know, achieve the optimal cone of fire. So no, the NS11A, like, if you throw on, like, let's just go NS11A. Let's just use the Diamondback. There's so many NS11A versions out there too. Short barrel, laser sight, soft point. Let's just make a full-blown fucking CQC kit here for a second. So good. Like, that ADS movement speed just makes it so aggressive. You can maintain such a great accuracy just with ADS. Yeah, no, the NS11A beats the CME by a fucking significant margin. I will not be argued against this. Alright. So, let's switch back. I reckon the NS11A goes... Is the NS11A better than the Lacerta? I'd say it's more adaptable. Yeah, I'm gonna put the NS11A in B tier. I think that's a very, very fair call. Is the NS11A better than the Gauss Rifle? I wouldn't say it's better, I think it's on par. I don't think it's gonna be the gatekeeper of B. I think it goes sort of among the mix. I would rather an NS11A over an NC9 Atross, for sure. Without question. Without fucking question. Anyway. Oh, how long have we been live for? Oh god, it's been over 3 hours. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Fucking hell. I don't know how much longer I can go for. We're almost there, but Jesus, I'm getting tired. Alright, let's move on. As always, guys, appreciate your love on the stream. We're definitely getting somewhere here today. What gun are we at? We're going to move on to, I think... Find out. Let's do the... All layers across factions? Yes, Metanex. Let's move on to... The... Let's do the AR N203. Which is the... I think the NSO's, like, burst fire thing. AR N203. What a mouthful. The JR22, that's S tier, Dragon Link. We gave the GR22 S tier. Okay, let's talk about this thing. The AR N203. What tier, guys? Shit. Low B due to low fire rate, but 20 meter 167. 20 meter 167 is worth mentioning. I've got a fire rate of 632 rounds per minute here. It's a 3-round burst gun. 1.5 times first shot multiplier recoil. That's a high vertical recoil on the first shot of every burst. That puts you up to 4.45 vertical recoil. That's up there. Horizontal recoil is minuscule though. Absolutely minuscule. Silverthorn, this is far from an S tier gun, surely. Let's jump into the test server again. Yeah, it's the best of the NS options, but doesn't say that much. That's a good shout. It is a burst fire weapon. Let's have a look. I think this is a burst fire weapon where you can hold down the trigger and it just keeps bursting, if memory serves me correctly. So it's a burst fire weapon, but it's a fucking... It's a burst fire weapon, but at the same time it's not. It's weird. I think it does have the angled grip, which on a horizontal recoil that's this low might make it actually worth using. I've logged in and out of the game so many fucking times today. Yeah, all you toasters are getting really, really screwed over here, I think. VR training. Here we go. Oh, look at this thing. God, what the hell? I must have the... Yeah, I've got the fucking roof fit out. Here we go. Combat Medic. AR N203. Here we go. It's angled grip. Heavy barrel. I'm assuming you'd want to use here. SPA. And 1x red. Okay, let's see how we do here. Okay. There's no delay in the burst fire, that's definitely something. What's its fire rate here? That's the question. Fire rate is 476 rounds per minute. So that's on par with the likes of... It's not on par with. It's on par with the likes of the Atross, for one. listening to what you were saying. Oh, I'm saying it's still nowhere near as good as some of the other guns. It can't... So for one, it can't one-tap beyond... What is it? 20 meters? Yeah, then it's not getting the job done at 20. I've got soft point ammo on, right, don't I? Yep. That should give us a one-shot kill range of 20 meters. It does it within 10, we know that much. All I'm saying is that there's another gun that... Why is it not doing that? Okay, that's weird. It must be just outside of the damage range or something like that. Or soft point ammo is broken on this gun, because that should be working. Yeah, I think that might not be taking into consideration the refire or the burst delay or the burst nature of the gun or something like that. A-signs, I'm not sure. What's going on there? I mean, Silverthorn is good, but it's no, like, to give you an idea, we've got the Vanquisher in... The Vanquisher is sitting right now in A tier. This thing is not a better Vanquisher. I'm sorry. This thing is far better from being a Vanquisher. Let's throw on a big ass scope here. I mean, yeah, it's good, but fuck, I'd rather take. I literally, they could be 21 meters. That's the point. No 200 damage roll. Well, that's exactly right. That's why it's worse. Thank you for making my point. It's... I'd say this thing is on par with the Lacerta. It's okay, but it's nothing special. And the Lacerta is in B tier. I might say this thing is... Oh. Even the Lacerta's more accurate than this, actually. The Lacerta's got more recoil. The Lacerta has way less recoil than this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not vibing it. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong. But it's certainly not great. Alright, chat, what do you reckon? After spending some time with it, where do we put it? What's everyone's thoughts? I'd rather take back clankers if nothing else. I mean, that's true, but that doesn't automatically give it a high ranking. Again, we're judging all these weapons on the basis of against each other. So, yeah, true. True. High C, low B. Yeah, I don't think I can put this thing above C. I'll give it a mid C. It's gonna go mid in the C. AR M203. Yeah, the NSOs do not get much in the way of good assault rifles. Their best one that we've got here is C tier so far. Anyway. Interesting. Okay, very good. Good start. Alright. Let's do the Maxwell. The NS's directive assault rifle. The ARX Maxwell. Here we go. So, this thing is a 7... Is this thing identical to... What's it got? It's got an increased fire rate by a significant margin, actually. Holy shit. Maxwell's more lethal at closer ranges than any other assault rifle in the lineup. However, this comes at sacrifices compared to the hour and harsh damage drop-off. Okay. Yeah, we drop a whole nother damage tier out to 90 meters. That's 90 meters. No max damage beyond 10 meters. That sucks. Magazine size is 26 for some reason. 2-second reload time, so you get no benefit of the reload time. You get no benefit of reload time at the cost of, everything the gun puts you through here. It doesn't come with the integrated forward grip, from what I can tell. God, it's bouncy too. mean, I'm controlling it pretty well here, but it feels very bouncy. I don't know, boys. I don't know about this one. I'm not convinced at all. Alright, let's run another giveaway, by the way. So if you're in chat, guys, type into chat, nerf the Dark Star. The copy paste from earlier. That puts you in the running. Yeah, everyone type in chat, nerf the Dark Star. Don't control it, see how it bounces. Pretty bouncy. Let's throw on... Can't even put a compensator on it. What's the angled foregrip do to it? I'm curious. Oh god, that's even worse. Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that for a laugh. I haven't got much experience with this gun yet. And that's something else, by the way, guys. This tier list is going to take a while for me to bring out because, quite frankly, I don't have all of the assault rifles in the game yet. I need to actually spend some time grinding out the ARs. I have the Unity, I have the Gauss Prime, I need to get the Dark... Oh, no, I have the Dark... Do I have the Dark Star? I don't know if I've got the Dark Star yet or not. But I need to unlock them as well. Alright, no, my mind is made up. It's going in... It's marginally better than its compadre, but not... I don't think it's a whole tier level above. It's still a very average gun, in my opinion. It's sacrificed so much for it to be viable in CQC, I don't get it. So, ARX Maxwell. Alright. Let's see who is eligible for this giveaway here. Let's go ahead and roll it. Nerf the Dark Star. This is for a $20 10-year anniversary bundle. Michael Robinson, are you in the chat, my friend? You have won the giveaway. Michael Robinson, please speak up if you're in chat. If not, I'll re-roll it in a few minutes here. Big stretch, chat. Hey, Michael's there. There we go. All right, Michael. Send me a message on Discord, brother. You'll get your code at the end of the stream. And, yeah, we'll go from there, my man. Appreciate it again, man. Yeah. And yeah, you're not wrong, Silverthorn. You're not wrong. Fuck, I'm tired. All this arguing about weapons, it really takes it out of a man. It is getting around that time, though, I must be honest. Mimetic KD, so it's just powerful doing that alone. LOL. Customize them. Amazing. Amazing, boys. Alright, where have we landed? How many more weapons we got to do? We've got to go through all the S-tier weapons. Sorry, all the... Not the S-tier weapons. All of the S-class weapons. We've got to go through all of... We've got to go through some of the directive weapons still as well. Alright. Can we just be 100% honest with ourselves for a second here? Let's talk. Let's talk about the S, like the TR, VS, and NC Gauss Rifle S, Equinox V2, and T1 S Cycler. Let's have a look at these things, because these are going to be pretty bad across the board, I feel. Cool, so the T1 S Cycler knocks down to 698 rounds per minute. The same damage, a longer reload time as well by the... Oh, is that a shorter reload time? No, shorter reload time, which is good. Recoil is, you know, better. Yeah, see, all these weapons lose more out for that versatility. Mark Robinson subscribing to the channel. Brother, appreciate that. Thank you. T1S Cycler is pretty good if you need a variable weapon. It does, but it literally sacrifices just the other guns. We've done... I don't think we're going to do the Kua. Is the Kua an assault rifle? I don't know if it is. Ah, but what? No, you're right. It does fit into this category. That's true. Are they that much worse than the S11? T1S Cycler. Let's have a look. I mean, it's technically rocking better stats there, but it doesn't have the movement speed. Has a pretty erratic recoil pattern. Do more utility anyway. No, I don't agree with that. Because if that was the case there, Deck, then the carbines would have rated higher as well. I don't agree with that. I don't think utility buys you a tier. Again, we're talking about the capability of the weapon. A lot of the weapons we've covered already come with underbarrel utility. It's not been a factor. We're not judging the underbarrel utility of the gun. If we were going to start tier listing underbarrels, then that's different. We are tier listing the gun that the underbarrel goes on. That's different. We've had this argument, we've had this chat before, and I know we don't see eye to eye on it. Literally, the S tier weapons just make more adaptable. Like, they're just more adaptable versions of their cousins, but if you know how to use the cousins, then you're going to get better off anyway. Especially the Equinox. Like, that's a 652 round per minute fire rate gun now. That's terrible. Carbine's lost a damage level, though. No, the carbines, I'm pretty sure, maintain the same damage profiles. They just lost rate of fire, which reduced their damage. The assault rifles do the exact same thing. In fact, I think they lose out by the same margin. Yeah, Silverthorn's right. 100%. They're downgrades of their guns. Change for worse stats before the Arsenal update. Now there's no point to using it. Arthur's right. Arthur's 100% right. I don't know, guys. I don't think... There's just no point to using them. That will take less time. Hey, true signs, big brain. Cami 5 heads in chat. If you're a membership, spam the Cami 5 head for signs right there. That's a big brain right there. So let's have a look, see. The Cycler is in A tier, the Gauss Rifle is in B tier, the Pulsar is in C tier. I just can't see a reason to run these guns nowadays among the other options. I just don't see it. I really fucking don't. Yeah, Rain's right. It's a huge gap. And then the you know, the Equinox drops from 698 to 652. And the Gauss drops from 600 to 577. Those are big issues. Yeah, it's just a worse weapon with wider attachments. You know what? Just like the carbine tier list, all three of them are going in D tier. All of them. The Gauss, S, Gauss Rifle S, the T1S Cycler, and Equinox VE2. They're all going in E tier. I don't care. Sorry, D tier, D tier, D tier. Hey, Nidus, you want to see the list? Alright, tell you what, guys. I'm gonna screenshot the list right now. I'll send it to my Discord. So if you're on Discord, this is the list so far. We've got a little bit left to go. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it all today. I'm getting a little tired. And I've got a big day ahead of me. Planetside general chat is where it is. Gauss Rifle SV. Nope, don't even start with me, Nidus. They are all shit. All shit. They've sacrificed damage for nothing. Gan sucks, Lamau. Get fucked, Gan. Nice, your videos are trash, literal dog player, my god. Rifle says an underbarrel. We're not judging the underbarrel, Nidus, that's not the point. And like the rifles, like the point of the tier list is to judge the rifle, not the attachment. And sure, you can put an underbarrel on there, but the underbarrels are just attached to shit weapons. That's not the point of the tier list. It's not the point of the tier list. The point of the tier list is to judge the weapon that the attachments go on, not to judge the other stuff. It's not how it works. If that was how we based our weapon tier lists on, so many dumb decisions would be made as far as this tier list is concerned. Kegsby, you can't put frosting on? No, that's not how it works. Again, there are weapons here that, you know, we're judging them on the base stats alone. And we're not judging this game off of Nason's battles, Nidus. That's not what this tier list is based off of. No, this is based off general performance in general combat. That's not Nason's. Nason's is a fucking weird kettle of fish. That's not what these are, like, we've not based any of our tier lists on that in the past, so, you know. Anyway. Fucking hell, I'm so tired now. Wow. If we were to base our entire tier list off of Nason's alone, sure, throw the S-class weapons into, you know, S tier, then we're good. When you've had a decent fight on Connery that wasn't at Nason's. Look, you got me there, but that's not the point of this video, Nidus. That's not the scope of the video. We've already identified the scope. The scope is similar to all of our other tier lists. We don't judge. We're judging on, you know, performance of the weapon, what it can do as far as what skill ceiling it has. Yeah, no, that's not how this works. Oh dear. You're breaking my heart, Cammy. It's what I do, Nidus. It's what I do. I'm happy with this tier list so far. I think this has been very accurate. I think we've been very accurate so far with what we've got here. Like 20 kills with the Gauss Rifle S, Lamau. Fucking hell, Nidus. God damn it, man. Oh, Jesus wept. Alright, guys. Oh, our first bot. Holy shit. I mean, I am single now, so fuck. The bots are coming after me here. Okay, wow, it's almost midday already. Tell you what, guys, I've been streaming for 3 hours and 40 minutes already. I think we're going to put a bit of an impromptu pause on the tier list here. It's been a big stream. We'll be back live tomorrow, but I'm not going to work on the tier list, and I've got another idea for a video. Sorry to hear that, bro, but me too. Sorry to hear that, dude, because I hear you, dude. I hear you. Look, it was a decision for the better for me, 100%. It was a much needed decision for me. Had to happen. Oh, this is bad at the game. It's not how I do. Anyway, guys, we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. I want to do a stream sort of later in the afternoon when Connery starts to wake up. And I want to do a video where I sort of, you know, create a new character and see what kind of stats I can get, like, on a fresh character. And see if I'm, like, any good. Because my stats on my current characters are so skewed by the fact that those are the characters I started on, right? Like, those are my early day characters. My characters where, you know, yeah, homeboy sat on the edge of the crown hill, like, you know, fucking just hitting left click on a repair tool, right? You're gonna miss your med kits? Oh, I'm just gonna have to really bust my ass to, you know... The med kits will be the first thing I cert, let's be honest with ourselves here. I'll just run fucking Godsaw, just like that. Anyway. Well, guys, it's been real. Thank you all for hanging out, I do appreciate it, you know. Thank you for getting, yeah, I thank you all for keeping this, this content creator company and, you know, joining me in the tier listing shenanigans that always comes from these things. Yeah, and thank you all for supporting me as always. I do appreciate it, guys. Life's been fun lately, so every little bit of support I can get, and every time you guys are, you know, jumping in and supporting it, it does go a long way. So, yeah, much love to you guys. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, much love everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for supporting the stream. And yeah, we'll talk soon, guys. But until then, stay safe, stay well, and keep gaming. Throw a game in or two for me, guys. Take care, everyone. Bye.